Hello. Hello,
Pangoli
stream.
Town.
Welcome. We're playing D&D.
Pangoli Town, don't you worry about it. Don't look at that.
I was like, why the
Oh,
fuck is there
dear.
like a thing written in on the map right now?
I was told to make my home, and so I did. And they're called Pangolis.
He literally spent like 20-30 minutes deciding on the location and plotting, like trying to plot trade routes.
Oh my
It
God.
was
Yeah, I plotted like the whole trader route and like what's the best spot for like ultimate
like with that amount of effort, I'm like, I don't care.
So you can be wherever you want, buddy.
right there is where it would be a best trade out between all those towns right there, and like it leads up and down and to the left, to the right, so like it's a really good spot.
Oh, wow,
First
I can't
one
believe I was
here,
fast enough to get that. There's no way I was fast enough to get first.
Oh no, nobody
What the
came here
fuck?
first. It's fine.
Hey, I got there first, motherfucker.
Nobody rushes to my stream anymore.
I rush. I'm just a little slow.
That's not
Okay.
rushing.
Sorry, I'd be faster.
Ah, yes, my stumpy horses.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Look at them.
For example, gotta be
Fuck you,
quicker than
don't-
that.
Oh, I
Hi,
was
Zelda.
telling you guys to sign in, and I totally forgot to sign in.
Fastest.
I'm all signed in. I'm here. I'm looking at the map, and you blame me?
No, I did not blame you. I
Yes, it's
was
fast
like,
as
yeah,
fuck.
be sure to sign in, guys, and get ready. And I totally whiffed on the fact that I also need to sign in.
Also need to sign in and get ready.
I'm
Dude, I
medically
am-
slow and it translates to Twitch. Oh my god, Joro.
The ad I am getting on your stream, Spade, is like a medieval man going through his whole fucking life.
Oh, it's a new game. I want to play it.
Sounds right.
Fuck.
I'm just a medieval man trying to
I'm
go through my...
not intrigued in the game at all, but like that was a pretty cool little ad there. So translates to Twitch. Oh no, Jara.
Okay, well,
Oh, slow as chaos apparently.
Angry little man.
so we have a chaos, and we have a spade. Just the two of you?
Yeah,
For now.
yeah.
Are you to put on some ambience for me?
Ambiance.
Go
Ugh,
for it.
excuse me.
Oh, I could choose the ambience?
Well, I mean,
I get you.
but
yeah,
I mean,
got
I
you
can
one
put
sec.
on something on. I don't have
What
anything
vibe?
prepared on YouTube.
What vibe we
so-
spook? What vibe are we doing?
Am I
What's the
hurt?
vibe?
I just
I'm
put
not
travel
hurt.
music on.
Travel music?
Did I not send you the D&D like music thing?
You did.
It's like
I'm not using it, but you did send
Oh,
it.
here,
I'm using
do
that.
This one.
I haven't got copyrighted yet. I don't think I'm gonna.
I get copyrighted every time I fucking look at music on Twitch.
The tabletop audio thing that I
Okay,
use, I haven't
since it's
gotten
been
yet.
a while, you guys have exited the Underdark. Technically, you got yeeted out.
Don't worry about
And then you completely crashed the town's economy for several months, probably.
it. I don't know what you're talking
Just in case anybody else wants some ambience and they don't want to look it up.
I mean, there is music going on in the background. The game.
I didn't hear it.
and play mail.
You don't have it turned up high enough.
I probably don't, yeah.
And then you guys were traveling. You closed one of the portals, and you guys were getting close to the halfway point. But you guys were kind of just traveling on your way to Neclair's Tower, which is where this little cart is, but the end there under everything.
Why did I get moved?
What?
Oh, chaos is. I'm under the horse.
You are.
You
There's a
can move
version
yourself.
of him underneath the horse.
Can you delete?
I'm not in charge of the
That's
horse.
only for chaos.
What do you mean? I'm not in charge of the horse.
Yeah, but no, you're the only person that's seen that. Like, Joro is in his normal spot for me.
Yeah.
Refresh your
He's in
page.
the wagon.
I see the wagon. I don't see me anywhere.
Yeah, you're not
You
in
would
there.
have to drag your character.
There you go. You're fine.
Easy.
What the
I
hell?
sneeze.
Everything's fine.
I am.
This is a test roll.
I get
Ignore
this
it.
feeling
There you go.
every time I kiss
And
the
then this
smell of
was.
How are you
Oh, I
today,
did
Zelda?
delete Thorn apparently.
Oh my
My
God.
dice made a weird sound.
Damn, Toro, you're fucking dying over there.
Okay, when we left off, I don't believe you guys were actually doing anything.
I think we were traveling.
We were just sending it,
Yeah. To the
sending
Nuclear's
it
tower.
forward.
Yep. So we'll say you guys left off at night, and it is now the next day. Who's driving?
Me, because I'm the only one that can.
Technically, yes.
As you kind of sit in the back and lean forward over the rail.
No, we discussed it. Remember, we took, like, we literally cut
Oh.
a piece of the cart out so that I can sit in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is you're kind of leading through.
Yeah, my ass is where the pumpkin is.
Well,
The pumpkin's on top of it. Don't worry about it. You're not
How
gonna-
are
Even though that-
you? I'm
even though
good,
this is the
Mosey. How
small
are
cart.
you?
Don't
Not
worry
the
about
big
it.
cart. You guys are going for the cart. I just realized you're going for the small one.
Well, the other one doesn't have us in it. It's way over here. And it's tiny. We're somewhere around here.
Or somewhere.
We're somewhere.
I'm pretty sure we were here. Life. Doing good, living life with a
There you
5-year-old.
go.
Life finds a way.
gifted flu. Doing good, living life with a 5-year-old. I've gifted the flu. Jeez.
You
That's not
gave
fun.
your 5-year-old a flu? When did you have a kid?
Ah. Oh god, I can't see myself. Ah.
You have to re-drag your character on.
Or hear me out.
No.
You just put the portrait to the back.
Oh, I grabbed the wagon! I'm in control of the wagon!
Why am
Yeah,
I
I
behind
gave
it?
you control of the wagon. Remember?
Oh, I can't change the size of it, though.
Why am I behind it?
This bitch stumpy as fuck.
Okay, I just
There's too much
for
happening.
screen's sake. Yep, too much. Okay,
Not
so
intentionally knock my ass off. Yeah.
Chaos. I think Atlas has control, but you're welcome to control as you guys please.
Okay.
We get to move about 2, 5-foot blocks. Or, a 5-foot block a day. So, we can go here. And that's as far as we can go in
Wait.
the day.
Don't we move farther than that?
No. It takes us a whole day to travel.
It was 2 blocks.
But
per
you
day.
know, just because you're adult doesn't mean
No, it's not.
you're responsible
Because
yourself.
we travel
you're
through these
sick.
little hexagons, and it takes us a whole day to go through 4 of
she's-
them essentially.
Seeing her doctor. That's good. That's good.
Are you? Do you want me to move it to there? Is that what you're asking, Chaos?
Hmm?
The X? Who drew the X?
That's not me.
Okay.
That's not me.
We're gonna say
That's
we move to
Astra.
there.
Okay, you should be able to move it.
Yeah, I did. I moved it.
You guys are about 2 days out, and as you are getting to this area, you're seeing more, in the distance. The groups seem to be keeping their distance, but you definitely see people their own groups kind of milling about, doing their own things.
Heh.
Talgin,
then-
while we're going through this cart, down with this cart, Talgin would be near the back end, kind of just looking at the ground under as we go, as he's dragging his feet.
Little feet dangling off the cart.
Yep.
You know, kicks flew over the weekend. I was gonna have fun with D&D, everyone. Of course, Mosey. Thank you for coming and chilling. Yeah, that's. I probably just look at the people, unless they're doing something interesting or
They just traveling
out of the
awesome.
ordinary. I probably just look at them.
Roll insight.
I can do that. Boop.
I still
Oh, I
don't
have-
see shit.
I have advantage on insight because I have a fucking weird ring. I got a 17.
From what you can tell, they don't seem to. They overall don't seem to be like have any place that they're settling or going. They're just kind of milling about, almost aimlessly for most of the groups. Like there's no sensical paths like you would take. You take this route to go to another city. It's just kind of we'll go this way and then kind of meander.
So this is gonna like squint and like kind of like whisper talk to the group of like, I think there's something wrong with them guys.
No, they look perfectly fine to me.
Can I make an insight check?
Nah.
Sure. Roll with advantage since Sylvius gave you that info. Dalton, you confirm what he was seeing.
They look a little odd. Lost? Clueless? My cat's pulling a Batman right now and I needed everyone to know.
I need to know. He is the Batman. He is the Dark Knight.
He's standing above my lamp looking down at me like,
Okay.
I can do for this.
Yeah. I'm kind of looking at the same thing.
I suggest not approaching.
Hold on. I just found something. I'm going to test it real quick.
Concern.
Little concern.
An ancient blue dragon spawns and
Oh,
pulls our card.
fuck.
Ancient Bad
Fig
Dragon.
and Astra, are you guys now viewing the town that we started in?
Nope.
Huh.
Hmm.
Let's see now.
Now
Where
I'm
am
looking
I?
at this town.
My
I'm
character's
so
upside
down.
down.
All of you are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, there's
There's a
Weird.
person there that shouldn't be there.
There's a party drop down feature, and I can select individuals for it, but I don't know what it does.
figure it out. Drop us somewhere.
That's what I just did.
We're good.
But it took all of us instead of just you and me.
You could not split the party.
I'll fuck around with that later.
And you? Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is that all you guys do for that day, or are you continuing on?
We'll
yeah.
we'll
Honestly.
stop once we get to a point where we need to rest, but probably don't interact with those people. Just kind
Okay.
of try to steer kind of clear of them.
Yeah.
They seemed like they were in a hive mind.
I was thinking they might have been cursed.
Roll insight.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just really
Spade.
bored.
Do I get advantage because of the
No.
chaos?
Because you're trying to see if they're a hive mind, which is not what Chaos did.
No.
My rolls are not here today.
You have no clue.
You're like, those are perfectly
Fuck
normal
rules.
people. What the fuck are you talking
They are
about?
perfect normal. I don't know what you're talking about. Guys, I think the horseman might have seen some things.
The horseman's judging people for some reason.
He's judging people. What are us bipedals not enough for you?
No.
Aldrin would second and mention how he did
Thank
notice
you.
They were acting like they weren't really in their right mind.
But what you guys do notice as you're observing is, as much as you guys are trying to keep your distance from them, they're also trying to keep their distance from you.
Okay.
Keep your
Men work-
secrets.
You probably just wouldn't
Okay.
interact with them. If they're trying to avoid us, we'll just also avoid them.
Fair enough.
As long as
That's
everybody
fair.
agrees with that.
I mean, they're not fucking with us.
Mm-hmm.
I see them as perfectly normal people, so
Just to be
And we
safe.
wish this is how interactions in real life went. I'm not going to interact with you. You don't interact with me. We're okay.
Absolutely, please. I'll take 10.
Do you realize who your players are?
Just to be safe, though, Valjan would go around because we're stopping to camp, right?
Yes.
soon.
At night,
I
somewhere.
assume that's what you guys said you're doing. You're
I was like,
avoiding
did we
them.
run? Did we
continuing
run
on your way.
into them like halfway through the day, or did we run into them around the time
It's
that we
it's
would rest?
kind of sporadic. You see like one group and you're like, oh, that's kind of weird, and then you see other groups kind of doing the same thing as you progress throughout the day.
Okay, well that's a little bit more weird. Maybe I would stop to talk to one of them then. Yeah, because we're just seeing like a bunch of groups.
Yeah, I thought
doing
I thought it was just like a few people. Like,
No, it's various groups, but they're all kind of doing similar things.
Oh.
I would like to look for a cart that has less people than ours. That don't look.
Okay, and
too
I'm
mean.
assuming you guys are doing this in like in the
Yeah.
afternoon. Like once you realize that, okay,
Enough
we've
of them
seen
have
several
gone
of these
by.
groups. Yeah. Okay. Roll investigation. To
Oh
try and
no,
find
I
a
would just
cart
walk up
that's-
and talk to one of them.
No, I'm looking.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
in charge.
Well, he's in charge of the cart, so.
Oh, fair enough.
Well.
So you
Can you have
so
a +7 to investigation?
Yeah.
so Sylvius is kind of
I don't spot
watching
one
this.
with less.
and he spots what he believes to be a small group, and you guys roll up to it, and as you get closer you realize that there is like it's just a clump of like shorter people that he couldn't see.
Sorry,
that-
guys, horse vision.
like halflings and gnomes looking and they look up as you approach.
I will still
Hello?
approach friendly and be like,
What was
"Hi
that?
there.
Can
we help
you?
We were just
No.
wondering where everyone's heading. There's a lot of people here."
They kind of look around. Well, most of us are trying to find a new home, I suppose.
It like Sylvis does the face of oh, like it clicked in his brain. He's like, oh,
Refugees.
oh. He kind of just like looks like, oh fuck, and looks at Big.
This is all of our worldly belongings that we were able to save. As he gestures
Oh,
to
God.
a smallerish cart behind them that you see stacked with various like paintings and like jars and what appear to be just like goods that people could throw into a cart and run.
You know, I hear Tallwold Keep is pretty good around this year.
What?
What?
Are you saying that?
Yeah,
Okay. Oh yeah, because he doesn't
they
know
are
it was destroyed.
miles away.
yeah. He just knows that Tallwood Keep was a pretty nice place. He has no idea.
No, that was
No,
overrun by
Talwald
pirates.
Keep is 100% a terrible place.
Mhm.
That's a pirate town, buddy.
And pirates are fun. They can be fun.
Towald Keep, you say? Where's that?
I would not recommend going there. Actually, it's just not.
Oh.
It wouldn't. It's no longer safe. They had a
He-
bit of
Oh.
catastrophe happen.
Oh,
Oh, they were hit as well. Oh,
Yes.
that's a shame.
Yes, it is unfortunate. If you go to one of the biggest cities, there's the Tower of Nusamasu, of the Archmage Nusamasu. It's a very large city. I don't exactly know what their economy is like, but I do know that they were struck by one of the portals, and they were able to fend it off, so it could be relatively safe for groups of refugees.
Okay. Where's that?
It's west over the mountains. If
Oh,
you
that-
go
Southwest.
to, if you go to Nuclear's Tower, which is just northwest of here, about a day's travel with horse or 2 days travel on foot, he has a teleport circle that you could use to get to the Tower of Nusamasu, and I can put in a word for you.
So, well, he's
We
explaining
we
this.
just came from there. There's so many refugees in that area that there's just too many.
There's only so much one Archmage can do, unfortunately. I was unaware that he was overrun with refugees at the moment.
Yeah, the entire area surrounding the tower is just camps right now.
There was a abandoned village. A couple clicks back where we just came.
Clicks? Excuse me?
What is a click?
Kilometers that way.
A what?
It's a-
What
They're
is
also just like,
the
what-
measurement
what is a
of
kilometer?
medieval time?
About 2 days' time.
2 days time that way. Back the
Uh,
way we came from. It's an abandoned village. You guys could possibly
You could
take
always make
refuge
home there. There are a few
No.
remnants of buildings that you could fix up.
Do you happen to know like where it is to mark it on a map?
Sylvis is gonna like
Yeah.
proceed to like get off the cart but walk next to it because he's a horse. He's the same size as the fucking cart. With like the reins just like gently keeping the horses in line and pointing like, show me your map. Just walking along the
they-
carts.
They pull out a map that is old. Like
Oh.
Like outdated.
it's very outdated and like
I'm gonna take our map and kind of like try to see and like mark where we
Can
were.
I just give him my
uh,
map
give
since
us
I'm
a
not using
straight
it?
intelligence check.
Just
to
straight
see how-
intelligence?
Yep.
I don't
Joke's
know how
on
to
you.
roll straight intelligence.
Joke's on
You-
you. I have
You
two
can
maps.
click
I hand
intelligence
over a
and-
map.
Oh, let's
Oh, okay.
go!
Oh,
That works better.
that is very generous of you.
I have an updated map of the of most of the continents here. I was able to procure quite a few of them before we headed into the Underdark. So if you would like to take
You
one of my
traveled
maps,
in the
you're more than welcome
Underdark?
to.
Yeah,
Yes, of course.
just got back.
How? And you survived. That in and of itself
Barely.
is a miracle.
My character quotates and says, survived.
Ooh.
I lost
Ugh.
my whole original party, unfortunately.
There were many heavy
Unfortunately, we can
losses.
relate. We lost our entire. So some people lost kids, wives, aunts, uncles. So we can
Ah.
relate to that.
Well, as long as you stand with your kin, there's nothing that you can't do.
So this is gonna
he ca-
very ungracefully get back in the cart. Because I'm not gonna try to be
Alright.
graceful.
so where was this town?
Oh, I
2
like,
days that way.
yeah, I kind of like circled it on their map and
Okay, well, one, it's much more than 2 days. Two, it is southeast of us. You'll run into a small town called Freyford. We just traveled through there a little while ago.
Very
they
eerie
didn't-
town.
They weren't overrun by refugees or anything. But once you run into that town, following along the sides of the Kusakoria jungle, just south of that town, there is a semi-abandoned town with some broken-down buildings that could probably use some work and get fixed up, and then you could probably lay down roots there. It's close to a river. It could be good for trade.
I don't
It's
recommend the
protected by the
well
mountains,
water.
so
we didn't drink the well water.
I definitely don't recommend the well water.
why wouldn't you
You
recommend?
probably want to clean it a little bit.
Well, it sounds like a destination and is
It's not
uh,
overrun.
hopefully fairly safe.
Shelter
Thank
and
you
nice
for this
hunting.
information.
There didn't seem to be any monsters nearby when we were there, so. And if there were, they certainly aren't there anymore.
They kind of get a confused. Okay.
You know, monsters, they only populate near other towns so they can ambush unsuspecting travelers. Over there, it's abandoned, so there would be no monsters near.
So this
feel like
is
we're
just gonna give you
terrifying these
both
people
the
at this
like,
point.
shut the fuck up, guys.
Well,
Hello.
anyway, thanks for the recommendation. It sounds like at least a destination, and somewhere that at least there's a town nearby as well.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, be careful of that town that he mentioned. It was very eerie
Why?
feeling. It's too nice. I don't know about it. Have you ever like seen something and it's like too good to be true? Yeah, that's what.
I mean,
feel
this
like.
conversation is too good to be true.
Oh well, maybe we're hags. Maybe we're trying to trick you.
Sylvis is gonna facepalm and be like, I apologize for my party. Safe travels. And then he's going to
I
steer the
just-
cart away from them.
I chuckle a little bit as we start leaving.
Yeah, as Sylvius takes the cart away, Thaldrin's just sitting in the back, just fully suited up with armor and a glowing creature on his knee, and he just waves.
They see him. They see an underdwarf.
Yep.
The fuck?
A Dwegar? Are you a Dwegar or just What breed of dwarf are you?
Breed.
I guess technically I could be.
Because I think there's like the mountain dwarf, the field dwarf, and like a couple other dwarfs. I was just curious.
I'm a warding dwarf, so since
okay.
I was from the Underdark, I'm probably
A Dwegar.
At the Wargar. Okay. They kind of like they see you, and the cart visibly turns away.
Okay.
okay.
Well, now we know why
I
they're
think
so
we handled that
suspicious.
pretty well.
These people just lost all of their homes and families, and Sylvis just starts like quietly sobbing. We couldn't save them.
We can't save everyone, dear Sirius. This breaks down.
Yeah, he's just being a little sad baby.
Okay. So you guys continue on.
Trixie, thank you for getting third
And at about mid
and second, apparently.
So toward the end of the night, off in the distance, you see what appears to be the tops of a tower. Still at like a half day's travel away, but you're able to see it in the distance from where you are.
I meant to hit
I
it
would
second.
still
It's
recommend
okay,
that we
Trixie.
stop to rest.
If we stop to rest now, we can see him, greet him in morning.
That'd be a good
Probably
idea.
midday, but yeah.
We would stop to rest. I'll take first watch as usual.
I'll take second for once.
Third.
I guess I'll take fourth.
We all get a shift tonight, so we all sleeping good.
I will take fifth.
Thaldrin is still pretty suspicious about the refugees. He would say that from my knowledge of refugees, people who are desperate tend to take whatever they could find.
Mm.
And as he says this, you can see, as we're setting up camp, he traces some sigils into the ground, similar to the runes that you have seen on his hands and face.
What are those?
What that do?
This should let us know if there's anyone following us.
Is it similar? Is it
What are you
similar
casting?
to the alert spell that
I believe Sylvius casted
No.
for us at one point.
Not me.
That was me.
Somebody casted alert.
That was
That would be me.
I think that was Joro.
Astra.
Sorry, Astra casted it for us a while back. Alarm. Yeah, that one.
Yep. I'm gonna cast it 4 times.
Damn.
Damn.
Why 4 times?
I don't
Because it
think you
doesn't
need to do
require
it 4 times.
concentration, and he can cover a larger area if he does it 4 times.
Yep.
Okay.
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 Are you doing the mental alarm or the audible alarm?
I'm going to be doing an audible alarm. And I have plans for if it goes off.
Jesus
Let me see.
fucking Christ.
What? Why did the
Why?
blood moon
What?
rises once again?
80 feet of alarm? Jesus.
Kind of.
I mean, this map isn't accurate scale, but
I mean,
yeah, the
but
entire
still,
world's 80 feet across.
That'd be funny.
Hmm.
Welcome
Oh.
to the box. This is
The
your world
box.
now.
After everybody falls asleep, during my first watch, I would like to get into the wagon and look for Thorn's amulet.
I don't know who has.
It was
To
locked
my
in the chest.
recollection, they locked it in a chest in the wagon.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
and you would
chest
know
in a
that,
wagon.
right?
Yeah,
No,
they
I-
did it in front of me.
With
I
the
thought
key.
I hid it from him. I didn't tell him what it was, and I waited so he wasn't around to put it there.
Yeah.
You don't know
And
where
the
it
key
is.
is wrapped around my neck, and Sylvius is the only other one that has an extra key.
So I will be getting into the wagon and searching. I don't know if you want me to just roll like an investigation check or
yeah.
something.
Roll investigation.
Absolutely feral Zelda.
The reason I'm holding the
high
key is because I have high wisdom, so I'm hoping that would protect me from such.
So Fig, you do not find the amulet. You do find the chest because it's not hidden. It's just a chest.
Yeah, just sitting there.
And it is
Is there
locked.
just like is there like a faint glow coming from the chest?
You can try and roll Arcana if you'd like.
Well, I was just wondering if I would see a faint glow. But,
I mean, not normally.
Arrow
no.
Zelda.
okay. Yeah, I'll roll Arcana, see if I can. Well.
As far as you can tell, it is not enchanted. But you try opening it, and it does appear that it is locked.
Do I notice him rummaging through the cart looking for
I
something?
waited until you guys were asleep.
That's why I'm asking
Roll,
if I
no.
roll
noticed.
perception with
Perception.
disadvantage since you're asleep.
Perception with disadvantage.
Damn, my rolls are shit today.
Nope. Nope.
Okay. Get
I'll
away
rummage
with it
around
this
the cart.
time.
I'll rummage around the cart for a little while, trying to find it. Once I find the chest and I see that it's locked, I will kind of try to put everything back where it was. You know, just like set it all back so that way nobody knows that I was rummaging through the cart. And then I would have my undead servant. I don't know. I would try to find where the key is. Would be my next guess.
Sorry
probably.
to interrupt, but last time didn't we get rid of your undead servants? Plural.
We got rid of
Just
one of
the
them.
one.
We all got rid of one.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'd probably look around for the key.
The only keys that are there, or around my neck, or Arcelius.
Not
For
touching the
clarification.
keys, just looking to see if I can find them.
I know, I'm just clarifying so that way the DM knows. I don't know what Sylvius did with his key, but mine's around my neck.
Don't worry about it.
We'll say this is my role for looking for the keys.
Yep. Just 1 second here.
It's in my pants. You wanna get it?
I don't have pants.
You just wake up to Fig's hand in your pants.
That would be so unsuspecting because Fig does not
You
want
know how-
anybody.
Vets check cows to see if
No!
they're able to poop.
Oh no, not Sylvius.
Please
You're
no.
gonna find
Poor
the key
boy.
eventually.
No.
Just give him a massive.
Anyone comes near my
horse
ass, I'm kicking them.
Hey.
I just spend a little while looking around. Either I'm looking around like camp, looking into my party members' bags and stuff that they keep next to them when they sleep.
Okay,
Uh,
now I
trying
should
to
definitely
be-
get in our perception
I'm
roll if
trying
he's
to-
checking my bag.
Trying to be pretty stealthy about it.
Well, unfortunately, right about now, the alarm goes off.
Whoop.
Oh,
What's
Where
the-
is he when the alarm
Where
goes
is he
off?
right now? As the alarm
He
goes
is-
off?
So he, when it goes off, is when he jumped out of the cart and was heading back toward the party.
Okay, I
Oh,
wanted to
okay,
find
okay,
him like elbow deep in like.
Unfortunately, no.
someone's
I rolled
back.
for this, and it was like he got lucky with the timing. But
Thank God, because I did not want to have my hand in the cookie jar.
so
I
all
was
of you
hoping to get your
hear
hand in
an
the cookie jar.
audible alarm.
So
Sylvis
Starts
will
ringing
immedially
out.
jump up and in the process, like
Same.
knock down his whole tent.
the alarm, by the way, is of an earthquake.
I
Ah!
will wake up.
Earthquake. Jesus.
I mean, it's only
Ground is
60
rumbling.
feet, so yeah, that'll
I will
work.
wake up and immediately summon my astral self summon, and you guys will hear an audible thunder sound emit from me.
Can
Sylvis just
I-
knocks his tent down comically. My bad.
Has anybody looked outside yet?
Well,
technically,
Fig is
yes.
already outside, so
Okay, cool.
All you heard from my tent was just fucking just. Oh.
as apparently
like-
the alarm went off right as I jumped out of the cart.
Gotcha.
Like it's an
I forgot to
audible loud
prepare an
thunder noise.
NPC. 1 second.
Fig, I'm curious what you would think about the thunder noise come from my tent immediately after the alarm.
Well, I
I
think
don't know.
I'm not sure, but I think the alarm is like the loudest thing.
Yeah.
It's,
I don't think it's
it-
that.
It's audible
An
within
audible
60
alarm.
feet.
So it's
Yeah.
just audible, not loud.
Because
Mine's
like
loud,
thunder wave is heard up to 600 feet away or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Thunderwave's 100 feet.
300. Or 100, yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it would be loud. It would wake all of us up. But
Okay, we're all rolling initiative at this point,
I mean,
right?
that's exactly
know.
why I did it as soon as I woke up. Just so everybody will definitely wake up.
I'm
Sylvis
waiting.
just gets startled, grabs his sword, is just like gripping a one-handed. No, he has a quarterstaff. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I believe so.
He's gripping his quarterstaff and just like, swinging it, kind of like pointing, kind of.
Even,
Where are you?
Well, you know, I set this up in the past, so I do not have my armor on because I take it off at night. So
Sylvis does not. It's way too fucking hard.
Unless you want,
I don't need
during your
armor.
watches, you might put it on.
yeah, that's fair. And since I take first watch, I probably wouldn't take it off until after my first watch.
Sylvis's
right.
armor is really hard to put
that whole
on.
time sneaking around.
I didn't roll stealth at all, but I would have had disadvantage if I rolled stealth.
Damn.
Bing.
That one.
Valdred also technically does not wear his armor to sleep.
Ha! I'm the only one that's armored.
I don't need armor.
Imagine
I am
having
unarmored defense.
Imagine having to put strappy horse armor on and off. That's too
Oh, that'd
much
be
of a
so
hassle.
annoying.
I'm just fucking wearing it. I'm sleeping in this bitch. I don't care.
Might as well, yeah. You wear like what, leather armor or something like that?
I think so. No, I wear a
Shouldn't be too
breastplate,
uncomfortable. Oh, that's very uncomfortable.
but it's
Never
like
mind.
a weird strappy. It's the one. It's like
Breastplate?
the only one that doesn't give disadvantage to
Yeah,
stealth.
It's actually one of like the more comfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's because it's just like a solid plate.
Yeah, it's a solid.
but
plate
like
and on
imagine
your
it for
breast.
horse armor adjusted. Cause you know I can't just
Would it
leave my
go, like,
horse
down
half.
to your horse half too.
Yeah, yeah, it would. I imagine all armor is adjusted to species.
That's fair.
I'm just wearing a scale mail, so I jingle jangle when I walk around.
Jingle, jingle.
Do you?
jingle. Yeah, we should have known you were walking around.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
That's some audible noises.
Not necessarily because you would be used to it from your companions.
Yeah, it's like you
Fair.
guys would already know that
That
like
is
I
fair.
walk around and stuff. So
I'm not jangly.
And
Walk
maybe,
around, maybe then I would
maybe you
buy it.
woke up and you hear him messing around in the car. Oh, he's just getting a snack or something.
yeah, you guys trust me.
Do I?
Okay.
Well, one,
We never
Fig
exactly
is-
built that
from
trust
from out
yet.
of the
Fig is the owner
darkness
of the
around
fucking-
your campfire.
Yeah.
Looks
oh
this
hello
guy.
there.
Who are you? As I
guess
point at him with all four of
Fig
my
is-
hands.
Hello, Mr.
So
Wizard
Fig
Man.
is. I don't know if you guys are immediately outside or not, but Fig is outside because you said this happened right as he jumped out of the wagon. So
Yes.
I jump out of the wagon, and then he's just there. So I'm just like, oh.
He just kind of looks at where the noise is coming from and walks over to the cook fire.
I walk over to the fire, and I'm just like, oh, hello.
So
How are you?
Suspiciously.
Good evening.
Hello.
Friend or foe?
I am Orascore.
Or
That was
Scorn.
not my
Well,
question.
That's not what I asked. I asked, how are you?
Well, what an answer the friend or foe question.
I suppose
you're
friend or
ignoring.
foe depends on what your end goals are.
What?
He just kind of walks over and sits down, like pulls out a bowl from his bag, starts scooping out some of the food.
Okay.
You.
Someone
This
will
is
put his
normally
weapon
just-
away and just come, like, sit down.
This rumbling should
Oh,
really
thank you for
worry
the
him
follow.
more than he is letting on.
Welcome
Do
in.
you normally just walk up to random people's camps and start using their fires?
I kind of do what I want.
It's a little disconcerting.
Hello there.
Oh.
Well, my name is Fig.
Hello.
I guess it's nice to meet you.
Good boy.
What brings you to this part of the world?
Thank you for the head pats.
As Fig sits down
Mostly
across from him.
checking the refugees, making sure they are safe and cared for out here.
Are you some kind of like
Trying to
Ghost of
keep
Refugees
everything in
past?
line.
Well then. Are you, so you were trying to help them find a place to settle, or just making sure that they're not fighting each other?
Would that I could, but with the amounts, I can't even handle that. So, mostly making sure they aren't fighting, keeping everything friendly.
Ah, so
You
you're like a
guys
shepherd
were
of the
Out
refugees.
of the usual, so I came to see what the situation was here.
We're on our way to see Nuclear, who I assume you are under the employ of.
I am not.
A man of your own charge.
Can I Arcana check him?
Yes, you may.
We're all outside at this point, right?
I regret asking for Arcana because oh my fuck my rolls.
Hey, as he's doing this, he's continuing to eat the food in front of him.
I'm just sitting across from him at the fire. So,
Sorry, what was your last question?
I was just so a man of your fuck. I said it so eloquently before. A man of your own charge, then.
Hmm. You could say that, yes. He kind of chuckles and smiles.
I lean over to Silius. It's kind of creepy.
Man's just
Well then,
doing what he wants.
if you have any questions, ask away. I'm sure that I can answer anything that you need to be known.
You said you are coming here to meet Naklia. Why?
We are old friends of him. We met a while back, before we ventured into the Underdark. We left a few items with him before we ventured underneath, and are on our way to go pick them up.
How did you meet him?
We met him when we were traveling to the Archmage's Tower, Nusamasu.
What's up with all this wee shit? I was just got with you guys. I don't know who this guy is.
He
We were
kinda-
traveling there after.
Oh, so
one
you
of the-
haven't met him as he looks over at Lagarn.
No.
I haven't either.
I have. So
So-
raises
As far
his
as I
hand.
believe, this guy that they were mentioning of was before they went into the Underdark, where they found me. Technically,
Yes.
also a refugee from losing my party.
Yes.
I see. You have
two
my
of our members
sympathy.
are new to the group.
Yes. To lose one's friends is never exactly something that I like to mention, but unfortunately, it does happen.
He says as he mentions it first
Unfortunately, it
meeting.
never gets old. It always feels fresh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for March
honest-
20. Why?
I don't know if this adventuring thing is for me. We've gotten very close to death too many times now, and I'm starting to feel slightly mortal. A very gentle
Mortal.
reminder.
Well, as you all know, death is merely another cycle of life.
Oh, I pet the dog. He's in my lap. I'm
Nods.
petting him.
Wise words. You are a cleric of Kellenvor, then.
It points to fucking face with the fucking the like
Two.
mark of Kellenvor on his face. It's like the scales on his head. Like
In the darkness,
Indeed.
it couldn't be clear, the easiest to see.
indeed.
Cleric of Kellenvor, at your service.
Also, hello,
Well,
welcome in, everyone.
unfortunately, I feel your guard is getting a lot busier while this is ongoing.
Yes, guiding the dead is becoming more of a troubling task day by day.
Indeed.
And you? What's your story? As he turns and looks at Astra.
I think he stepped away.
Yeah, I think Astra stepped away.
Okay, then we will skip that.
Reason why I'm excited for March 20 is I'm getting Assassin's Creed Shadow when I get it. I'm
He-
streaming my gameplay. Oh, I'm so excited.
Kind of nods and stands up, kind of stretches, and you hear bones crack.
Hey,
Uh,
sorry.
Jesus Christ. He walks over to the Eldrin.
Is the alarm still going?
Yes.
It
the
only
alarm
goes
will
for
stay-
10 seconds.
It is
10?
only going for 10 seconds? Okay.
Okay. so it's-
For the
it should
spell.
be
If you
end.
read the text, it's the last line of it, I think.
Gotcha.
An audible alarm produces the sound of
10
a
seconds.
hand bell for 10 seconds within 60
Oh, it
feet.
has to be a handbell? Oh, that's
Apparently.
lame.
Oh,
mean, as long as you
I
flavor
allowed you, I was fine with the
You can flavor it.
earthquake
It's
noise,
not
but
that big of
yeah,
a deal. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
that I wasn't that worried about it. But he reaches out. You have a gem? Yes.
Hello, I'm back.
He would.
Hello.
He would kind of clutch his pickaxe.
I'm not here to steal it. As I've stated, I'm here just to help.
Help was what? Oh, wait, we already discussed that. Never mind.
You guys would see Gemwing disintegrate into particles as the stone drops into my hand.
Bye.
Just watch.
He just touches it. His staff, the top of his staff glows yellow in the night light, and it turns a gold in color from the because I think it was like a silver stone, right?
No.
What color stone was it?
I thought it was like pale bluish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a
so
blue stone.
in that case, it'll be still pale blue, but now it has like gold flecks throughout it. And
It is very much a blue stone.
and there is a matching copy that appears next to it.
Hmm.
There you go. You now have some sending stones. Good luck. And he starts to walk off into the darkness.
All right.
Okay.
So, Fig. Anything
Yes.
other than that happen throughout the night?
As
yeah,
you
we're about-
guys, What's your guys' passive perceptions?
14.
12?
14.
Doro,
Sorry, what was that again?
what's your passive
Perception.
perception?
Where would perception be?
It's underneath
Oh.
your like
17.
athletics.
Good boy.
17. You have a 17.
Yeah.
Damn.
So Joro, as you
Thank you for the pets.
as this old man walks off into the darkness, out of sight, but you still hear the flapping of wings.
Like big wings?
Big wings.
Big wings.
Oh.
Can I can't see anything towards the way that
No.
the sound is coming?
It's just where this guy walked off into the darkness.
Even with his
Doesn't-
superior dark
Yeah, I
vision
was
for
just
being
saying,
a
doesn't
vampire?
Astra have a superior dark vision?
No, he walked probably. Well, that'd be 120 feet, so probably 200 feet or so.
And we still hear the
And
wings
at
sound.
that range, he heard it. It's faint,
Wow.
but he heard it.
I was gone for most of whatever happened, so
A vampire showed up, stole.
Oh, not a
some
vampire.
gunpowder, and then
not
An
a
old
vampire.
guy.
Man showed up.
An old guy showed up, sat
Ate
down
our
at the
food.
fire, asked us what we were doing, ate some of his own food, not our food.
No,
No,
he
he,
ain't.
your
our food.
guys' food.
Oh, we didn't leave any food out.
For the sake of the story, yes, we did.
Okay, we left some
we,
food out.
we had some leftovers sitting in the pot.
Yeah.
He ladled some food out of our pot, gave us a sending stone, and then left.
To be clear, though, he is not a vampire.
We don't know.
Not that we
don't
know. I mean, you just heard giant wings fly off, so think what you will from that.
By the way, did he give me one sending stone, or are they now a?
No,
pair?
it was duplicated in your hand.
Okay. Gotcha.
I need some guidance as to what I can do, which I should.
Which means I can communicate with Gem.
What are you
Wing
thinking?
Stone.
I'm trying to figure out if that was somebody like my father or like one
No,
of.
it was this gentleman on the screen. You should be able to see him in the middle.
Stranger.
I'll
You
make
would
him
have
bigger.
recognized it.
As like you would
Well-
have recognized him if he was your dad.
This guy.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, no.
I have no idea who that was. If he has anything to do with my backstory, definitely not, because no.
The reason that we're asking you is because you're the only person that heard the giant wings flying off.
Oh, did you guys? I'm telling you all what I heard.
Did he get eaten?
Can I insight?
So this is just like,
I don't know what to do, guys. Is literally what Astra's saying. I heard some giant wings just take off.
Not my business.
What do you mean by giant wings?
I heard the flapping of some very large wings, and then nothing.
Perhaps a dragon.
Makes me worried. Are there dragons in this area?
Yeah.
No, not.
I haven't had too great of an experience with dragons. I'd hope that one stays away from us.
Well,
Every
technically
dragon
this
I've ever interacted is pretty bad.
isn't too far off from where I live. So would I know if there's dragons?
I mean, you guys would know that there's dragons throughout the world.
But like,
And they kind of come and go wherever they want for the most part.
I mean,
That's
there
like-
are a lot of refugees in this area. Easy pickings for most any monsters.
all right. Yeah, I'm gonna. Not my problem.
But back to what you were
let's pray
asking
that later.
before, Leghorn. Not much was happening. I just kind of hung out, and then that man appeared. So
Did you hear
Is there-
wings when he appeared?
no, he just kind of walked into the camp.
Huh.
It's quite strange.
Very. Not a lot of people just walk into somebody's camp like that.
No, not normally, which makes me think that he was some sort of
traveler. I don't know. He was talking about helping the refugees, but if
I mean,
something just
obviously,
happened,
he was confident enough to walk into a camp, so I assume he's pretty strong.
So if it's gonna look
I
at
would
them,
imagine so.
yawn, and be like, "That's a problem for tomorrow's me," and then go back to bed, only to realize he knocked down his tent.
Fig being like, "It's okay, Sylvius, that you knocked down your tent. It's about time for your watch anyway."
He's gonna keep watch and put back up his little tent.
Okay.
Yeah, I just start heading back to bed.
Fig will walk over to the carriage and sit down and lean against the wheels and try to fall asleep.
Okay. So, let me roll something here.
The old man appears again.
Oh,
I said one night.
The rest of the night goes
Did not mean to do that.
undisturbed.
What are you doing?
Was I the last watch or no?
That was a misclick.
No, you're with the second watch,
yeah,
but
you're the
he's
second.
saying that
Damn.
the rest of the night was just uneventful through the rest of
Okay.
everybody's watches.
Right.
You guys wake up in the morning and there's just a haphazardly put together tent over me because I'm just too fucking lazy and it was dark.
The poor
It
thing.
works. It's fine.
He couldn't get his tent back up very well.
He has the poles kind of stuck at angles just and leaning against each other just so they stay up enough that
Yeah.
the tent's only like a few inches above it.
Yeah, it's like very shoddily put up, but like he's just snoozing away.
As you see him snoozing, you can see the little like up and down of the tent.
By the time that all of you wake up, the Fig is already like almost done making breakfast for the camp.
Breakfast.
I mean, my character wakes up pretty early as well. So
Well,
I'd probably
regardless.
be right
And
there.
you
with
wakes up and
didn't
makes
help my
breakfast. I mean, you can say that you helped. You're more than welcome to.
I needed to go hunting in the middle of the night. Is that something I can still do?
You probably do that during your watch, I would imagine.
Okay.
Are you doing that during your watch or during someone else's watch? What's your plan there?
I would have done it. Not.
And
during my watch.
are you hunting for
would've been-
animals? Another encampment? What are you looking for?
Ew. Animals still.
Okay.
Then
Roll
yes.
survival.
Okay.
Caliber, stop licking me. Stop.
Period. Raccoon.
And just for clarity's sake, when he left your camp and went off into the darkness, he went toward Necklayer's Tower in that direction.
Hmm.
Good to know.
And he said he
Did
didn't
I
know
get
Nicola.
something?
Well, he didn't say that. He said that you didn't know Nuclear.
That's fair.
He never said anything either way.
I'm assuming I did hunt something.
Yes. You find some small animals. It's not really enough to really satiate your hunger, but it's enough to keep you going.
Okay.
It's a word that I don't get to use often. Satiate.
I wake up early, make breakfast for the whole camp.
Breakfast.
Is there anything anybody wants to talk about in the morning?
And I really.
Thaldrin would, in the morning, he would rough out, kind of kick the dirt over his runes. Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Morning. How was your night? Are you adjusting well to being above ground?
I think so. He looks at the ground, longingly.
Oh,
Hmm.
The longer I'm up here, the easier it is to sleep.
I imagine your staring up at the stars is quite fascinating for someone who hasn't actually seen them.
I hadn't actually thought about that much. Looking up at the sky is similar in the Underdark as it is here, except up here it's almost as if the sky moves.
Well, it does,
The sun
in a sense.
rises and sets. That everything's so much brighter. It's so much more calming at night.
What the fuck? Okay.
The top of my head, oh my goodness.
The top of which head?
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Sorry.
Thanks,
My
Alex.
bad.
What are you hugging it with?
Oh my god.
Okay. I can't believe I started this. I'm sorry.
You should be.
That's,
So,
So,
off in the
uh,
distance, as you guys are getting ready for the day, you do see storm appears to be coming in for the day.
Well, better hurry.
So, what did that man do to your stone, your gem, last night? Your gemstone.
I don't really know. I haven't been able to call upon Gemwing since he did it.
No, Gemwing still appears as normal.
Every time you call upon Gemwing, suddenly there's two of them instead of one.
Nope, just out of the one stone. The other stone just remains inert.
Wait, do I still have a gemstone worth 10 gold? Or is it now a magical item?
If that gemstone was Gemwing, then it is both.
Okay. Cool. I specifically got an Azurite to cast the spell, so it would still remain as an Azurite, right?
Correct. It's just instead of being the like light blue that it was, it's now flecked with gold as well.
Gotcha.
No, it's blue with golden flecks.
Thousand would hand you the other gemstone, Fig.
I'd take it, I'd look it over and try to figure out. So he just, made a copy of it?
I
Oh.
I don't know.
No, he told you that they were sending stones.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So I know exactly what this is and how it works.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. They're sending stones. We can talk to each other. Only
Oh,
once for a long rest.
that's interesting. Yes, which one of us is most likely to get separated from the party?
I have an idea.
I think it might be Sylvius. Here, Sylvius, you should hold on to this.
But-
As Fig hands
But that's
you
his.
the sending stone.
But
No, go
that's
ahead.
his rock.
If you ever get separated,
You can
Uh,
contact us.
yeah, and we can contact you.
Icky. Also, what do you mean I'm the most likely to get lost from the party?
Separated, not
I-
lost.
During
Thaltron
this
is
whole
going to-
conversation, by the way, I got the carriage pretty much ready. I put everybody's stuff in it.
So this is gonna
Really?
point directly at Astra and be like, that motherfucker disappears all the time.
I
Yeah, but he always comes
am
back.
not.
Mm-hmm. Where were you last night? I wanted to cuddle.
Because I couldn't get my tent put up.
I think it's funny that like all of you are romantically entangled with Astra.
What do you mean
I
romantic?
ain't doing shit.
What do you mean? My character has not done anything with Astra.
It was me. I'm the problem.
Not this
Your
one.
old character did.
My old character, yeah, sure. Not this
Yeah.
one.
And me and Astra have a very strong connection ever since they literally revived me.
E?
I'm
We're
a he.
all boys here.
Cool.
We're all guys here.
It's a boys
Gotcha.
group.
Sorry if that turns you off.
Okay.
So yeah, I still have part of Astra's magic within me.
Mm. Mm.
You can't say
Crazy.
shit like that to us.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
Yeah, you're part of
Crazy.
something inside of you. I'll tell you that much.
starts
Bro,
drooling at the mouth.
at
Just
work- At work, my boss was driving the box truck, and I said some real sus things unintentionally
I love that for you.
because because the box truck was so big and we were going through a narrow pathway.
Oh my God.
I wasn't sure if he was gonna fit.
Oh
Oh,
my
no.
god.
oh, boss
Continue.
man, I don't think it's gonna fit.
Oh no, boss man, I got stuck.
Help me, step bro, I'm
Wait, help
stuck.
me.
Help
Sorry.
me, step boss.
Can you get that
Step
step
on me,
ladder?
boss. Oh my god.
But Astra,
Lift me, body.
I got halfway through and got stuck. Would you help me?
Oh my god.
oh my
You
goodness.
can't tell us this type of shit without us trying.
Okay.
Ugh.
Moving on.
Astra, are you gonna hold on to the gemstone?
No, I gave it back to you.
You gave it back to me.
Well, I
gave it back.
handed it to Sylvius.
Yeah.
I guess Sylvius
No.
handed it to Astra.
I didn't
I
hand it to
handed
anybody.
back to Fig. No,
Oh,
I
okay,
handed
then.
it to Fig.
No, so Sylvius has it.
Yeah. I just uploaded my stuff.
When I leave, I don't necessarily want people to follow me always.
That doesn't mean you can
Sylvia's-
follow.
Or find me.
We can't find you either.
Sylvius, the gemstone sprouts legs.
What?
And you see a very, very tiny version of Gemwing without any wings, almost like a gem beetle.
I'm gonna hold it up to my pumpkin and like compare their sizes and be like, now I have
It is
two
the size of a gem.
little guys.
It crawls into the pumpkin's eyes. I mean, it's a jack o'
Starts eating
lantern.
his guts.
No, he's just a pumpkin, man. He's empty inside. Got no brain.
Ah.
Maybe a few seeds.
I actually do recommend listening to the ambience for this. It is actually nice.
I have my own ambience guy. Let's see.
I don't hear it. It's too low.
All that I hear like nothing. Oh, that's better.
I don't remember how to turn it up.
I have it max. I still can barely hear it.
You might have to go into settings and turn it on. If you've turned it off, it'll be under audio and video.
No,
I
it's
hear
on. It's just
rain.
really low.
That's
Yep.
about it.
Rain Wagon.
Carriage Journey by Tabletop Audio.
Not bad.
But looking ahead, as you guys are driving closer to the tower, you do see as the refugees promised, you see camps and camps of people. They're kind of interspersed with gaps between them. Some that appear to be individual families, others that appear to be towns and villages of people that are all surrounding this village, or that surrounding Necklair's Tower.
The tower.
And as you get closer, why did that get small?
Are
There go.
we nearing Neclair's Tower?
Yep.
My character Ligurn will go up to Astra and hand him the key to the chest.
Uh-oh.
And I will say, do not let your friend Fig near that chest. That stone is still in there. Once we get to this tower, I will be finding my own way.
Does Fig hear this?
I assume so. You're all in the wagon.
I know we didn't
Thanks
do
to the-
anything. It was just like
Mhm.
Fig
I'm
is
just
at the
front of
front,
the
between you guys, just
Yeah.
like
We're towards the back, so like,
I mean, that sounds like a perception versus a stealth roll, right?
Are you trying to be sneaky about it? Or
I
are you...
definitely don't want Fig to know about the key.
So yes.
So yeah, I guess I'll be sneaky about it.
And like Fig wouldn't be outwardly listening, but if you don't
What's
beat
your
his
passive perception then?
you don't beat his passive perception. It's 14.
So he would hear this, yes.
But yeah, I hand the key to Astra.
Do you just hand it then, and like he heard us, or did you just hand it without saying anything? Because I was there.
I
when
mean, you
everything
don't
happened?
know he heard you.
I
He
hand
just-
it to you and I say, "This is the key to the chest, and don't let Fig near it."
Okay. So I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but my outfit, my base outfit, has like an eyeball in the middle. I can store things in there, like to the side. It's not an actual eyeball. It's kind of like jewelry looking. Put it in there.
I want to see this outfit.
You really want to see my outfit? I'll pull it up.
Ah.
And Chaos.
Eh.
As you are kind of observing these people kind of weaving the wagon closer to a tower, but still between them, you notice, you see a large group of centaurs.
Uh-oh.
I will immediately go over to them.
Not
a mo-
worried, you won't say anything.
No, I ain't saying shit. I'm just like, I kind of just like hand the reins to
as you
Fig and
as you get
get off.
closer, you guys are very close to the tower, so like you could assume that they've probably been here a while. They look up as you approach and stop. That was well timed, D&D.
Yeah, it's like the carriage stopped moving.
That wasn't
right
even
as
me
you said
stopping
that.
it. That was just it
Hell
doing
yeah.
its thing. 1 second.
There we go, Atlas.
Oh.
I want to see it. Ah,
No.
Are we like outside the gates of the tower, or we're just near?
You guys are
You and your
ne-
regal ones.
near the tower. So you guys can see the tower, like here. It's just kind of laid out.
Gotcha. My character has no reason to go to this tower. So my character, Legorn, is to say his goodbyes to the group, and he's to tell them that he just wants to live his life as much as he can before it ends. And he's gonna go do his own adventure.
Yeah.
What do you mean you're gonna go live your life? There's no life to live.
Yeah.
You leave us.
I mean, well,
As
we've been
far
called
as I've
to.
known, we've almost died a couple times, me including. I almost lost 2 parties. All this death and these reminders of my mortal shell. I just want to live in peace.
I refuse to accept you
And-
leaving.
We've been called to a higher purpose to.
Screw
Save
the
the
high
world.
purpose. I got a purpose of my own. I have a family I need to get back to.
Your family won't live for much longer if you leave.
Well, as far as I've seen, I almost died too many times.
It makes no sense. If you leave now, they're surely gonna die.
I'd rather spend that time with them.
is this before or after Sylvasus like scurried off to go see the other centaurs?
This is as.
Oh.
So you kind of stopped the wagon. He jumped out and is doing his thing, and you are going over to them.
I mean, if I heard that he was leaving, I would have stopped and been like, he'll look a little sad, and then he'll look up and
I'm
be like,
sorry,
well,
friends.
safe travels.
Safe travels. I
If
wish
you
you
wanna
guys
leave-
all the luck.
If this is where our
But-
paths must diverge,
like-
I am.
My family comes first.
I wish you luck, and hopefully we save the world.
Yep, I hope so.
just
I wish you
kill 'em.
guys all the luck.
Maybe one day we'll meet again under better circumstances.
Maybe one day. He waves goodbye to his friends, and yeah, he just starts going on in his own direction.
Wait, this is a conversation that I wish to have with God himself.
What's up?
Can I just
Like,
kill him?
Private? Oh my god!
I mean, you can attack him.
Don't.
Can I just like drain his blood? I can charm him, and he can't do shit after that. Like, is he gonna be necessary to the story afterwards?
You don't know.
Word of advice: you try to do anything to him, he's immediately try to attack you.
I mean, only if he really has to come back. That is like, doesn't seem like he needs to. But okay, I mean, I'm not gonna do anything. Wanted to know.
Okay.
But yes,
So,
Leghorn would leave and start heading in the direction to his home.
where's home for him?
Home is actually pretty close to Nicole's Tower. Can you go back to the map?
Oop.
Home would be just right over here.
The Temple of Eternal Night.
Somewhere in that area.
Okay.
I mean, it's a temple. It could be a temple for monks, so it makes sense.
That's what I was thinking. Like a temple. That's where his family would kind of be.
Okay. So at that, Leghorn has decided to leave. And Sylvius.
Yeah, after that, he'll say his goodbyes, watch him walk away, and kind of like skitter over.
So as you get closer, you recognize it appears to be small groups from your hometown.
He immediately is horrified and tries to find his mother.
They look up as you approach.
He'll greet like the
some of
people,
them
but
get-
he'll be like, "Where is?" And like, I don't remember what I named her. I don't think I named
Where's
her.
my mother?
Where is she?
Yeah.
Where's Karen?
Fig would be following behind, but kind of keeping his distance, not wanting to intrude.
Seeing like his
Yeah.
town, you can see the panic start increasing.
They kind of shake their heads slowly. Your mother was at the center of it.
He'll just kind of crumple and fall.
I... Your sister is somewhere. We think she's alive, but we don't know where she is.
Well, it's Fig would kind of like lean down to Sylvius while he's crumpled, and be like, it'll be okay. We could well, we could go find her.
Sylvius is just kind of gonna be crying and be like, "She's alone. I have to go find her. I can't." He like looks back at the party. He's like, "I have to go. My
Okay,
people need
you're making
me."
You're making this really hard for me because Fig would genuinely be
Yeah, I know.
genuinely be like, just like he did with Astra, be like, all right, new mission. We're
New mission.
saving Sylvia. We're saving Sylvius's family now, and so he would, in character, it'd be like, well, we could come with. We could help you. We could find her.
You have a higher purpose.
He's gonna like
Fig's
gesture
been ignoring the higher
towards-
purpose the whole time to help his friends.
he's gonna gesture towards where like Leghorn kind of wandered off and be like, "He's right. What if I die? What if she's alone forever? I'm the last member of my family. I can't do this anymore. I have to believe that you guys can save the world, but I can't leave her alone."
You want to leave us?
I have to. He's gonna look really somber. And be like, "I keep dying."
You brought me back to life 8 times.
I've been on death's doorstep. I thought it would be okay. But these are my people. He'll like gesture to like the centaurs kind of around. Like, these are my friends, my family. I have to be with them.
You literally just met them.
No, they're literally my friends and family. They're my tribe.
If you must go, know that you could call on me at any time to come help.
I run up to you, and I hug you really tight, and I lean into you, and I ask, "May I have a taste?"
Oh my god.
My only response, Not now, man. I'm sobbing over my dead mother, and you want a taste?
Starts licking up his tears.
No, that's not what kind of taste I
Oh
want.
my god.
Hey, oh.
Just say yes, please. I promise. It'll be painless and quick.
No.
Oh my god. Bye. I lean in and take a gentle ever so gentle nibble and I run away.
Oh god.
We've probably, at this point, we've probably been traveling. Like, I don't know how long in game it's been. I feel like it's been like at least a month or two.
Right. I mean, you guys spent probably a month in the Underdark alone, time-wise.
Yeah, so we've like spent a few months traveling together at this point. So the Fig, just be like, I always hate to lose friends, but if your place is with your people, you are within your rights to stay with them. Your presence will be sorely missed.
Sylvis will get up and like hug you and be like, I hope you understand.
I don't have a family of my own to save, but I sure would risk it all to save one of you, so I imagine I can understand. Fig would kind of give you like a tentative squeeze, and then let go, and blessings upon you, and blessings upon your family.
Mm.
And then turn and walk back to the carriage and hop onto it.
Sylvis will kind of just like, I guess, give you his pack and stuff. Like his weapons. Nah, he'll need his weapons. Yeah, he'd need
that shit. You know you would.
I would.
And
He'll keep
you-
this
I
shit.
only hand the key to Astra, so that it was unlocked chest forever.
He will
He's
give.
already walked away at this point.
Yeah, but
I'm
before
back.
that,
Welcome back, Strixie.
fuck, there was something that I had that was important to the party. Was it the key?
It
Wait,
could
yeah,
be the key.
don't you have
No.
the key?
Oh, it's the stone. He'll give.
No,
I was
no,
hoping
no.
you would forget.
No, the little gem, that little gem beetle is just gonna look up at you solemnly.
The stone and the pumpkin.
Yeah, I'm keeping the pumpkin. A pumpkin is like his little pet now.
Yeah, Fig. Fig just walks back to the carriage and hops onto it and waits for Astra and Thaldrin to come back if they decide they want to, or if they decide that they want to leave as well.
What if I just leave with chaos and we have our own adventure?
It's up to you.
No, then you
No.
would just be creating a new character.
I mean,
it was-
we all want to help find Sylvis' family, right?
Yeah,
That's a little low,
yeah, we
though.
do.
We do.
I told you we should have killed him off.
I don't see Thaldrin saying that it's a good idea to abandon our friends. Leave Sylvis off.
However,
The thing is,
Someone
Fig
has
is
to keep
against-
saving the world.
Fig is against letting Sylvius go to look for his sister by himself, but Sylvius also brought up the point that he wants to stay with his village, and we have a higher purpose of saving the world. And so if he is deciding that he doesn't want to do that anymore, and that he's going to stay with his village, pragmatically, Fig would be like, all right, call on us when you need us. As long as you're with your village, I trust you to be safe with them.
I feel like also this could have kind of been avoided if there's just like portals that open up to wherever and whenever or whoever. I couldn't just have like opened up, swallowed them, and then we don't know what happened to them, or like they got swallowed and somebody else came out with like fragmented memory similar to them.
because
I
that's
don't know.
boring.
I don't
Now you have drama.
Well, no matter what, we'll be looking for them.
I will
I hope And
You-
Sylvis is just to be like, I hope you guys put an end to all this. And I'm sad that I can't be there, but I have to do what's best for my family.
Okay,
We can
bye.
do what's best for your family together.
Then who's gonna save the world?
We've diverted courses multiple times at this point to help everyone else in the party.
But I
There's
gesture
nothing
to
that will
them.
stop us.
What am I gonna do if I die? What are they gonna do if I die?
Simply don't die.
My father was the leader. I'm supposed to be next. My mother was
He's
taking
the
care of
king.
it.
He has a higher purpose now. He needs to take care of his tribe. He
You're
can't be
not
taking
helping.
care of everything else.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, once like if you say that like you have to take charge of your village and your people, Fig isn't going to object.
Yeah, my mother was the leader, and she's gone. Someone has to take over. I have to find my
Someone has
sister.
to lead the herd.
I have to keep my people together.
What's your sister's name?
And is she
That's
single?
good.
Jesus
I
Christ.
would also like to know her name.
So you guys weren't close.
The Helsa.
Elsa.
Helisa?
He's 7 years old. Damn.
Huh? Oh no, that's my mother. Helisa was my mother, and Dela?
Can you type it in chat?
That.
Oh.
I named them weird things, sorry.
Use it as a
Delia?
sentence.
I like how Legorn was like, "Fuck all of you. I'm going to my family."
Hi,
Can
my
you let
family's
me
here.
tell you-
Well, the thing about Lagnarn is like they didn't have as much connection.
That is fair. Yeah.
That's why Sylvis wasn't
Mhm.
like too sad. He's like, oh, that sucks. Well, best of luck to you. We traveled for like a month, if that.
I mean, you guys saved
Yeah.
him.
A
from
few
the
weeks.
Underdark, so-
Yeah, like we didn't travel for very long. You're like a stranger, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I don't really know Legorn at all.
I mean, that's kind of his whole thing. He's not exactly supposed to share his whole life with everybody.
Yeah.
Fig would if you have a higher purpose with your people and they require your guidance, I wish the best of luck to you, and I hope that you and your people are able to rebuild. I will mourn for your losses and pray for your salvation. A tear would go down Fig's cheek, and he would
And that's
say,
it.
I will fuck off.
Huh?
I will I will try my best to keep an eye out for your sister. If I find her, we'll contact you with the sending stone.
I appreciate that. And I believe. He's like, I hope. No. I believe that you can put a stop to this. Make it so that my family has a world to still live in.
I hope that I'm able to accomplish that goal for you. I hope that we are able to accomplish that goal. As Fig looks at Thaldrin and Astra to check to see if they're staying.
I'm saying. And I said exactly like that.
I'm staying.
Aldrin would nod to you, Big, and walk toward the carriage. I'm
Big
not
would
taking
follow.
that. I'm not taking that stone, by the way.
Oh,
No. If I find your sister, I'm calling you immediately.
Yeah, I told you to keep it essentially.
Yep.
when things are settled, I hope we can adventure again. He'll say as he, like, goes off with his herd. He's
Fig-
now the leader, man.
Now, all that's in Thaldrin's mind is look for a horse girl named Elia.
Yeah.
She's got horse girl energy.
She looks like a mini me.
Horse girl dinner.
Oh my god.
Big hops onto the cot and tries his best with the teachings that
Did I successfully
Sylvius gave
teach him
him.
how to drive the carriage?
to
Carriage.
guide the carriage to the towers. Tower.
It's wobbling left and right. The guards are looking at you like, another drunkard.
Yep. So
I have proficiency with land vehicles.
You'd probably hop into the carriage, sit in the back where you're normally sitting, and just be like, this is bumpier than usual.
Yeah.
As Fig is very poorly trying to guide the carriage.
And you said nothing this whole time?
That's because you guys were already like the horse was guiding the carriage.
Yeah. And now he's gone, and the carriage is getting guided very poorly.
Thaljan would offer up some help.
Oh, you know how to drive these?
I knew how to drive something similar down in the Underdark.
Yeah,
Let me see. You pull on this thing, then you rev the engine. Okay, I think I got it.
Big hands over the reins. I've tried my best to learn how to drive these things, but it seems to escape me. Horses are difficult to work with.
Well, it all depends upon the beast. I mean, down in the Underdark, our horses had to be fed the right nutrients, or else you couldn't get them to go. These seem like they'll eat any old grass.
Generally, yes. Yeah.
He would go ahead and click the horse to get it to go. Where we're going toward that? He would point forward at the tower.
Yes, we well, I guess I'm the besides Astra, and Astra and I are the only ones left from the original group.
It's sad, that's what it is.
Kind of somber. But yes, we're going to meet an old friend.
Can I insight check that?
yeah, it's the truth, but yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. The old man showing up earlier made me completely sus of this dude. But I believe you.
Did you say that entire thing in character?
Probably.
Yeah, I've never run into that man before. He said he wasn't under the employ of Nuclear, so I imagine they might be separate, but you never know within Archmage's Tower. I haven't gotten to explore much of the Outer Worlds, so I imagine mages of great power that have their own towers are quite they're enigmas to everyone, I would imagine.
I mean,
But yes,
the first wizard that I had met was the one that you had brought me to. So I figured it was only a matter of time before before magic and the arts that come along with it would show up eventually.
so I guess I have connections in high places, you could say.
That's for sure.
That's all of you.
Fig would kind of then silently look off into the crowd of refugees, imagining that Sylvius is kind of blended into the pack at this point, and just wait for us to get to the tower. Well,
As you guys go
leads the
over
way.
a particularly
going.
large bump on the ground, you hear a shout of pain. from below the cart.
What?
I'm sorry, that's so fucking funny to me.
I ran over somebody.
I don't know, did
Are
you?
you getting out to check?
Yes, I would immediately get out to check.
Yeah, it's like stop the cart, jump off. But wait, what? Oh, what happened?
Below.
Should I explain what they see? You guys see what looks like a rock, and you see him unfurl, and he's like, "What the hell? What happened?"
What are you?
He
That's a
ran
question.
over me and my camp.
You and your camp?
You see a little tiny fire that's like maybe 5 inches.
It's snuffed out. The sticks are
It's
broken.
stuffed out. Everything's broken. His little tiny tent's broken.
Ran over a rock rat.
Rat.
I'm sorry. You didn't mean to. I could compensate you for your losses. And then I'll also, as I'm saying this, like, probably cast like cure wounds on him to heal any damage that was done.
You see how he's not damaged at all.
Oh.
Yeah, but Fig would do it anyway.
Alright,
Oh,
please
thank
ask me
you.
something.
But
He says-
Rock Rat, I am a penguin.
A penguin.
Penguin.
He's a penguin.
Engolin.
I keep hearing penguin.
Anyways.
Penguin.
Glad you're good, dude. I just look off into the distance, ready to keep moving.
Why are you guys in such a hurry?
We're off to see Niclea, the Archmage of this tower.
Oh. Are you guys a venturing party?
Well, what's left of one? Yes.
Rip.
Are you guys good?
What?
I try my best.
Now you don't go out killing people, do you?
Sometimes.
With like none of the innocents or anything like that.
Define innocent.
You don't.
I'm just letting
intentionally
Astra talk.
mean- You don't intentionally mean to bring harm to people who are not evil or rude or anything.
You have someone in mind?
No.
Are you trying to hire
I-
us?
I am looking to join a better adventure party. My last party wanted to extort anybody they tend to help, and I was not happy with that. So I left them. And I've been trying to find a new party so I can finish this quest I was given by these weird things that come to me in my dreams, I think.
You seem to share a lot.
Quite an open book.
Ah, yes, I'm very open book. Nice to meet you. I am Eowyn.
Eowyn?
Eowyn.
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 It is nice to meet you, Eowyn.
Pig like leans down and puts out his hand to shake your little claws.
I am 2 feet tall, so you had to bend down quite a bit, and I'm also
He's like on one knee, leaning down, puts out like a finger to shake your hand.
He grabs it and shakes it with his claws.
I am
Ah, yes.
big.
Oh, quite an elegant name.
It's
It reminds me of my favorite snack, Fit Newtons.
There's Fig Newtons in this
Right.
world.
Yes. I guarantee there probably would be figs.
There would be figs, but there wouldn't technically be fig.
I wouldn't call them
Newtons.
Fig Newtons,
Right.
but I didn't want to say figs.
my parents named me after the figs that they used during our feasts.
Mr. Daddy Graves, thank you for the hydrate stretch and the headbats. Thank you, thank you. And ooh, I see we have a common taste.
Well, you could say a common connection, not necessarily taste. Then, not the
Oh,
biggest
do you
fan
not
of
like
them.
figs?
They're quite repugnant, honestly.
Just so, are you guys looking to hire anybody to bring with on this adventure?
Well, we keep losing members. I don't know if you would want to join us on our adventures.
I always wanted a pet. Please, can we keep him?
He's used to it by now.
Down,
What-
boy, down.
What can this thing even do?
I guess
Oh, I
If
have
you wish-
lotions and potions.
what do you mean
You
by
have-
lotions
wait.
and potions?
Notions?
He
Is
he
that
starts
what
to
you said?
dig in his bag a little bit, and he pulls out like a whole alchemist set that
What are
he
notions?
unfolds in front of you, and then like he brings out like a couple alchemical supplies and like potions of different varieties.
Are you a what do they call them? An artificer, a creator of goods, an alchemist of some sorts, or
I am an alchemist, yes.
you...
I make tons of potions, and sometimes they have diverse effects, and other times I know exactly what I'm making. Maybe you heard of my father's trade.
which is?
We are known as the alchemical pangoliers, and usually we have a chemistry or an alchemist shop in almost any town on the southern front.
I don't know about the others, but I did not get to explore much outside of my home, so I don't believe I've ever run into one of your shops before.
I don't know if I know anything of his shops either.
No, you're from the other side of the world.
Okay.
Very well known
That
for
makes
our chemistry.
Well, we did just so happen to lose a couple party members today, so I imagine rebolstering our numbers wouldn't be too bad if there's no objections. I would say
I don't
that you're
necessarily
welcome to join
object. I'm
us.
still confused what he does. Chemicals and potions wise. Is there anything that you can show us?
Yeah, I could definitely show you. He brings out his homebrew potion. It has no label on it, and he
Astra asked,
there-
so
he. I don't think he would just give it to you because I don't think he wants you to drink this at any point.
You could just
I
say,
sure wouldn't
yeah,
drink.
don't drink this, but or what do you want them to do with it?
You could throw this at anywhere over there, away from people.
Don't hit anyone.
Don't hit anyone.
Can I look around and see like a rabbit running around or something? Can you shoot it at? throw it at that?
Sure.
Okay.
intentionally throws it at a person.
Yes, I spawn in a rabbit. Congratulations.
What does it do?
Do you throw it?
Sure. I throw it.
As you throw it, it does 2d6 parasitic infusion. And now it is parasitical, and it will take 2d6 damage every turn, or some shit like that.
So you see just like leeches latch onto the outside of this rabbit as it explodes.
You just
The
have to
rabbit
keep on it.
explodes.
No. The vial explodes on top of
Okay.
the rabbit, and just leeches come out. It's just covered in these things.
well, that's
And they
disgusting.
sucking the life out of it.
Ah. Well, I guess you could do something.
And to put the thing out of its misery, I'm gonna throw a acid vial at it, doing 40
I imagine
Oh
the
my God,
rabbit
this poor
would die
fucking rabbit.
instantly from the leeches if it does 2d6 damage.
Yeah, it died basically instantly, and then the leeches just kind of curled up and died on the ground.
But yeah, I make potions of different type of brews.
I don't know why you would call that a potion, but
I mean, if you want a
seems
better
like a-
potion,
Some
that
dude
seems like a
collected
deadly
leeches.
concoction.
I can give you a better one. I don't know. You guys want to see a a helping potion.
No, I'm
I,
Kettle Red. I believe you.
I think we're good.
He crawls onto Fig and goes up to his mouth and is like, "Open."
Big screams. you start climbing up Fig, and Fig starts freaking the fuck out.
You feel his claws go into your clothes, and he's just all the
Fig
way
is
up
like
your back.
spinning and like flailing.
That's not how you make friends.
He uses a potion and breaks it on top of both of them, and Fig, you would feel your armor goes up by 3. You'll feel
Potion
your
of
armor go up to
slipperiness.
3. No. Potion of metallic dragon.
Oh. So I start shining.
You start shining and you feel more protected. And I'm like just latching onto your back
Your
a little bit.
armor feels hard, feels harder to the touch.
Sturdier.
I looks
I'm
down
holding
at
out for dear
Scale-
life.
looks down at Scale Mail like, why did my scales look more like real scales now?
If you will stop spinning, that
Oh, sorry. Stops.
it reinforces your armor.
Could you get off of me?
Yes, sorry. I have to be on you for that to work. I climb back down.
That's not how potions work.
Usually people ask permission before touching others.
To be honest, usually people think me as a weird creature more than anything.
Well, you obviously have sentience. I don't understand why people would.
You
issue
ran
this,
me over
so.
with a cart.
I.
Rock Rat.
Yeah, Adrian, why'd you run him over?
I just fully threw the blame at Thaldrin.
I didn't see him.
In his defense,
Just
he was
take it.
just sleeping in the middle of the road.
I mean, to be fair, everybody's sleeping everywhere. There's a lot of refugees here.
We look around. The road is completely clear of everyone, and your camp is the only one there. You just don't understand that that's a norm.
That is correct. He would not understand that's the norm.
But
As far as I know,
dirt.
this was ground. It's smooth dirt, nice for tents, very flat.
What does
That's,
your
uh,
character look like? Like, do you have a picture?
Oh, you want to see a picture of him? Hold on.
He's a Rock Rat.
Rock rat. How dare you? Hold on, I got a picture right here. He kind of looks like this. I don't have an actual picture, but
Where are you putting it?
God, I
the
hate you
D&D
guys.
night
We
chat.
have
We have a
we
D&D
have
chat.
the D&D chat for this.
I did good,
I'll
Papa.
go put it over
I
there.
posted in D&D chat.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking about fucking Fish and Spade and Crow.
Wait, what do you mean? The D&D night
There.
chat is for this, isn't
In
it?
D&D chat.
No,
That's what I look like.
we have
slightly.
a specific D&D chat for you guys to like share memes and pictures in and stuff.
I thought that was for general D&D.
No.
Most people don't even use the chats in these.
Where can we
Nobody
find
but
the
us have access to the D&D chat, so
But yeah, that's what I look like, kind of.
only members who play D&D have access to the chat.
Which makes sense.
Gotcha.
It's just us and Crow.
So
Sour.
you are a rock rat.
I am a pangolin.
Well, we need to get heading to Nucleus Tower. Do you want some help getting into the carriage?
Yes, that'd be great. He climbs back up on top of you.
Just skitters up off your
Fig-
arm and hops off your shoulder.
I'm imagining Fig holding out, like going to reach for you, and then you just latch onto his leg and
Yeah.
skitter up his back.
I just latch up on your leg and then skitter across your back and then hop into the carriage.
Big shivers, just like.
It's so fast, and you feel his like weight on top of you, and his like scales, his heavy scales, just like slightly scratching against your armor. Just
He shivers.
he curls up in a ball and just sits in the front seat. You guys see a perfectly now armored ball sitting next to you guys.
I lean up to him and just put my finger on his nose and go boop. If you
He
ever
said
do
that-
that to me, I will bite you.
If you could get past my scales.
Spicy.
I smile at you.
Fig gets back into the cart. Do you not need to take anything from your encampment?
Ah, it's all ruined.
Just
He-
now I found this in the woods.
He uses his perfect tool at the perfect time again, and he summons the alchemical set right in front of him again.
Oh, well, that's
And alchemist
neat.
always stays prepared.
quite neat. Well then, Daldrin, if you want to continue towards the tower.
Clicks the horse and it goes along.
Okay.
He is now, like, he's not looking in front of him, he's looking down at the ground in front of him. As he's leaning forward, making sure that he's not running anyone over.
Oh wait,
Oh,
that's my
you-
grandfather! I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
The road was perfectly clear besides him, though.
I looked down, it was just a rock.
Oh wait, yeah, that's a rock.
Hey, that rock looks like me.
We all look familiar. Rocks, pangolin, same difference.
So you guys arrive up to the tower uneventfully for the rest of your trip. Once there,
I curl up in
You-
Astra's lap. just-
there is a stables to the right of the main entrance. So over here,
I shove him away.
like here.
No.
And are you guys parking the wagon, just leaving it at the front? What do you guys do?
I'd probably assume that Nuclear would rather us park our wagon, so
Yeah.
I would direct Thaldrin, if he isn't already, to park it in the stables.
Okay. Thaldrin, once you lead the horse in to the stabled area, it almost like the horse is on rails. It's not floating, but it just kind of starts guiding itself in and then it goes to a stable. The wagon disconnects from it automatically, and its bridle and reins vanish off of its back and appear on railings next to it, and the cart kind of just pulls into an area to the side of the the stables itself.
I would
That's
pick up my
cool.
monocle and study it and be like, "Oh, that's some nice magic."
You'll get used to it.
Fig hops off the wagon, starts heading towards.
I
the,
jump towards Fig's back. I leap and I just use him as like a ladder. I can slide down to the ground.
Oh, boundaries.
I'm sorry, I'm small. I need to get off the carriage somehow.
Once you jump onto Fig, Fig is just like, just ask. Just ask first.
I can't breathe. Hold on. I'll ask from now on.
Oh,
Good boy.
it's gonna be an hell.
Thank you for the head pats, Mr. Daddy Grooves.
Okay.
Welcome in.
So you guys head up to the tower. As you approach, as has happened many a time, the doors open before you, and you guys are led into a large chamber where Nacklear is standing next to a tall, white-haired man, and
White hair and feathers.
not you. In front of them is
Big
Chaos.
Mrs.
If you want to
Daddy
introduce
Grace
your
with stretch.
character.
You just see a very
And the hydrate.
tall, owl-looking man. He has white feathers, and he's wearing like a dark, like almost a dark green cloak. Just standing around.
Pictures?
I don't have pictures.
Neither of them actually
Wow.
prepped this, so
I can't art,
We
and I
did.
can't find it, so shove
We
it.
just couldn't art.
There's this thing called Hero Forge.
Yeah, I thought
I
you maybe
can't
it was
make
on the
out creatures on there.
I did,
Oh,
but
It's literally just hell of a boss. All I'm saying.
Yeah,
But
I know that he looks like Stolas, but
I don't. Other than being tall and skinny and an owl.
Okay.
it's a stereotype.
So
I am stereotype. Leave me alone.
the man standing next to Necklear, Jorah would recognize
I do.
as his father.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
But yeah, you guys see those two standing there, and this owl-looking person in front of them.
I take a deep sigh and I start walking towards him, just looking at my father. How do you guys know each other?
well, you know, we're casual fuck buddies.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So
It is in our
blood. He doesn't
Necklear
have
kind of
art.
looks up and
I didn't do this. Draw this.
waves you over,
This is the closest
Fig,
thing.
as he sees you enter. Ah, Fig, welcome back. We have finished with our business. As he looks at Chaos. What's your character's new name?
Spoon.
What?
Boone?
They don't know that. I had a cool introduction going.
Boo? Or
Spoon.
Boone? Okay.
Bing.
Spoon.
Well, give
Is
us
our
your cool
business through
introduction.
here? Yeah. Do it.
What?
Do
I
we?
was-
Are you talking to them?
No. I
Okay,
don't even acknowledge their existence.
Okay. Is our business complete then? As he handed you a pouch.
He'll open the pouch, look inside. This will suffice, thank you. And he'll turn to the party and be like, "Oh, visitors. You look rather interesting."
I will skitter up to your legs and start like looking at your feathers and your talons.
He
very
will look.
closely, but
He
not
is,
touching
by
you.
the way, he is 7.5 feet tall, so he looks
so you touch.
down
you
at
touch
you.
Oh, 100%.
So you touch,
Everybody looks down on me.
Atlas, but
Yeah.
not this guy. I see.
What an odd
Looks
little
down at
creature.
you and can also eat you.
Is this thing yours?
In a sense, he's a new addition.
New
I
addition.
ran over
Red is
him
red, not
outside.
food.
Who?
I ran him over outside.
Yep.
just
Oh.
so casually.
Well, he doesn't look like roadkill.
Ah, nice to meet you. I am Elwin.
Just it talks.
It's a penguin.
I'm a
Peng-
pangolin.
That's going to be a running joke in this, isn't it? From now on.
100% it is.
He looks at you guys, side eye, like I'm a pangolin.
I want your character to try to look up at mine and just fall over because he's too tall.
Yeah. He would definitely try to look up once, but he will roll on his back, and now he's just stuck there like,
He'll,
It's
my,
really fun. He's like holding his magnifying glass, looking at your feathers. He slowly starts panning up until he falls over.
Yeah.
my character will. What an odd little creature, and like use like his foot and just like turn him over as if it was like a hand. He has very
He
like
grabs a hold of your
talons.
foot, so that way he can like put himself back up.
Eh.
Thank you.
Just latches onto your foot as you go to grab him.
He remains unfazed and very balanced.
Ah, thank you.
I-
Nice talons you have here. Very sharp. He points at it.
Well, I have business with Nuclear. If you're finished speaking with him, that is.
We were just finishing. Your timing is
Implacable.
not quite impeccable, but very close.
Now, these ones look rather interesting. Mind if I stick around? Stick my nose in your business, if you would.
I don't see any reason. They are. He kind of looks at the group and goes, 1, 2, 3. Where are Sylvius, Thorn, and
You would not have known about the.
They're dead.
Well,
you
you would just be like, "Where's Sylvius and Thorn?"
Yeah, those...
Sylvius, Thorn,
No, there was one more.
and
Yes, our
Iris.
character,
Iris, that's
Iris.
right.
We're
Iris has been frozen for a few days. She hasn't moved. So, no.
we're down a few members since last we spoke. A couple tragic accidents and some members
Browns.
that didn't quite want to
A
take
real
on the
shame.
world's problems anymore.
Understandable. It isn't an easy task, knowing everything relies on you.
Well, I prefer to think that everything lies on everyone at all times. We've all got paths laid out ahead of us, and it is our job to walk them.
Fair enough.
Some more
Get it.
than others.
And you must be the famous Nick Clear.
That I am, little one.
Ah, I've read many of your books.
Meet you. That's kind of you. Which ones?
Oh, the Scroll of Nesumesu, the chapter on the dragons that you met before, very entertaining.
So you haven't read any of them.
No. To be honest, this is the first time I'm hearing about you.
No, I don't know how to read, actually.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
quite elegant at reading.
Pulls
well,
out paper, writes something in
thank-
Draconic. Can you read
Thank
this?
you for the attempt. It is nice of you.
But yes, we are down a few members, and we figured that we'd come by here, pick up the things that we left with you, and I guess get back on our way. You know, saving the world doesn't come easy.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
these are a group of the adventurers
Did
sent
they-
on the fucking the quest. He like brushes off nonchalantly. You know, the thing that they.
Yes. I met them way back when it was first beginning. I was trying to investigate the portals, and I just happened to meet up with them. Quite a ways south of here, near Towalt Keep.
Yes,
Upon a time not long ago.
yes, Torald Keep. Do you have any news on it? Have they recovered at all?
They've started to recover, but like any town here, I mean, you can see the refugees outside. I can only
Yes.
send so many of them away at a time, and there's so many various places, and even if I send them somewhere, they're not guaranteed to. Excuse me. To go somewhere safe.
Surprised you're not trying to pawn them off on Nusamasu.
Kind of sours his face. That old mage, that perk of a mage is useless. It wouldn't help anyone.
Well, yes, him and his council seem to have a bit of a sour mood towards us as well, so.
Sour mood to most anyone that isn't on their level.
Well, we've grown quite significantly at the rate that we were, and
So I know. Looks like you've gotten some new equipment in the interim too. So your trek into the Underdark was successful.
quite. We were able to secure a Wafui for our friend here, and you know, I met a couple new friends while we were down there. As you can see, this is Thaldrin. He's one of our newer members.
A pleasure to meet you, Thaldrin.
Eowyn, who we just met outside, actually.
He tugs on your pant leg, Fig, and asks if he can get up to your level so that he can meet Niclair's eyesight.
Literally asking for a piece.
Fig leans down and puts his hand underneath your feet to lift you up, and then puts you on his shoulder.
He gets up there, says hi to Niclair, offers to shake his hand with his tiny hand.
He reaches out and shakes your hand. Well,
Nice to meet you.
at least they seem to be pleasant company.
Yeah. I can speak for Thaldrin. He tries his best. Eowyn is yet to be discovered. I'm sure that he'll be a fine addition.
He skitters down your whole body. Just
Are you okay? The weather here is controlled, so it shouldn't be cold. Why are you shivering?
Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll get used to it. Well, I guess if you do not have, do you have any news on the portals or?
They
Happenings?
are ongoing. As you can see from the refugees outside, it's pretty relentless.
Looks like they've intensified since we left.
In some areas, in other areas, they've alleviated for some reason. There seems to be no rhyme or reason behind them.
Quite puzzling. I hope to get to the bottom of this sooner rather than later. I
Well,
don't want to lose more people.
I mean, we may have found evidence of the first portal, which remind me your father's name. I don't have it handy.
My father's name?
Yes.
Ooh, fuck. 1 second.
Time to go through the fucking book that he wrote.
Literally, I just opened her up. Control F. Father.
Not us not knowing our parents' names.
I knew my mom's name.
I didn't know shit. Yep.
While Astra is
damn
looking
it.
for that, can I get a quick age check for all of our characters? I want to know how old everyone is. I want to know if Fig is still the youngest.
Above table, he's 27.
Thaldrin is 70 years old.
above table, mine is hold on.
3.
Bro is the same age as he is.
Does it say?
in V2.
Oh, I found it. Voltaire.
Yeah. So
I heard
as
bald hair.
I did too.
Voltaire,
V is in Victor. Voltaire.
Voltaire.
as Voltaire here, he brought some interesting items to my attention. Here, come upstairs. He kind of leads you to a side door, which leads into some sharp upward stairs leading up into the tower.
Big follows.
And just kind of heads up.
Don't mind if I do, and my character's just gonna come completely uninvited.
Yeah. I mean, you were told you could stay, so
He goes
no
first.
no one's questioning it. They lead you up about 2 or 3 stories, and
Cut in front of Fig.
Yeah.
Fig kind of like stammers back a little bit when you cut in front of him, and just doesn't really say anything, and then just continues to follow behind.
in the middle of the room is a flickering sort of portal like you've seen before. But in the middle of this one, there is a humanoid figure.
Why does that
but-
look familiar?
You can't. We were told there was a flash that caused you and your father's distancing, in which he misunderstood as you doing something. It turns out it may have been related to these portals. It's the same essence. In one of those flashes, we found someone trapped. Like, as it kind of shimmers and you can make out more of the figure inside, and you realize it is your long lost love is trapped in here.
Gideon. I run.
Once
What
that
a fucking Chad.
He is a Chad, and he's a shape-shifting vampire with a badass pussy bitch. Anyways, continue.
unmoving, like he seems stuck in time.
Oh no.
Or Nar.
We've been experimenting with the portal, but he's been, as far as we can tell, he's been unreachable. Even those that can enter portals haven't been able to go inside, so we're unsure how to access or free him at this time.
Over a table, I guess. God, does the ring do anything?
What ring?
He gave me a very special ring, like a promise ring, but it was a magical item, but I never found out what it did. In my backstory. It's in the book.
Did you ever read the book?
It glows warm, but it doesn't. Nothing actually happens. Like, besides it glow, like
It glows warmly, and you feel a faint pulse, as if it were a heartbeat.
Not a heartbeat, not at this time. But it does glow a bit on your hand as you kind of look down and go, "What the fuck?"
What the fuck?
I love
I
the
look at it
giant
and I point
X.
at it and I show it to everybody. What does this mean? What is this? What does this do?
I don't know.
Voltaire's still there,
All
right?
all I could do is look at you and be like, you literally know the identify spells.
Oh yeah. Identify.
So the ring allows you to tell, like, the condition of the other like it's a linked set. The first hit, and as long as you both are wearing it, you would be able to, like, discern if the other's in trouble, their moods, that sort of thing.
Make sure you mark down your spell slot.
It's a cell phone. Okay.
Well, no, it doesn't communicate. It just a feel. Kind of
Well,
like
we
that
don't
weird
know
kissing
that.
pillow thing that they did. That.
Well, you got something to tell us about?
Yeah, actually, 'cause what the fuck are you talking about?
There was this thing that I'm pretty sure it came out in Japan years ago, that you could, like, kiss it and it would put the impression on the other side, and people immediately corrupted it with dicks.
Things.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
And, I've never heard of that. I don't imagine I want to be on your side of the internet.
What's the internet?
That was
But
not
yeah.
in character.
You
I
spoke
know
as
the
if it
accent
was.
persisted.
You
I know the
used the-
accent persisted, but it's hard to
Definitely
stop.
persisted.
Him Fig looking into the camera like The Office.
But
Why are you looking
so
at that wall over there?
uh, that
I just yell, he's still in there. He's alive. I can sense it. I can feel it. What can be done?
Hot member.
you sure? Your father looks over at you. We haven't been able to tell for sure.
I'm sure. 100% sure.
Kind of shrugs. Do you know his condition?
Faint. But there.
Well, there's some news at least.
Oh, Asher, you seem to be more closely tied to this than I thought.
I
thought
guess
that we
so.
were
I
chosen-
myself don't know anything.
I thought we were chosen at random, but apparently you have
Does
a
that
tie to
actually
this.
mean anything? I don't know. Whatever it is, we'll come to the bottom of this. I am now
Okay.
more invested in it than ever. Regardless of whatever happened in the world, I didn't really care. But now, things are different.
So, Nuclear, what have you been able to glean from the magics of this trapped? What did you say his name was?
Gideon.
Gideon.
Well, that's the weird thing. It's not just some normal spells. It appears to be something to do with necromancy, as far as we can tell.
What? Necromancy?
That's
makes no
the type.
sense to me.
That's the type of aura that is coming from the portals.
Strange. I
He's technically dead, I guess, but like, makes still no sense.
Strange. I have delved into the world of necromantic magic, and yet it escapes me. I have never quite seen something like this.
Yeah, I mean, very few people have. So, does your god have any ideas?
I could,
Have he told you?
I could certainly reach out to him, but he doesn't seem to be quite interested in the mortal affairs, more of guiding the dead. He,
I mean,
he's-
fair. That is his job.
he is more singular-minded. He's an anathema even to me.
He kind of frowns. Well, unfortunately, we may need to resolve this anathema. Yeah, I don't like that word.
I like
It-
using big fancy words, man.
It,
They make
it
me feel
just
smart.
it felt awkward to say for some reason. Like, I don't even know why it felt weird, because it's not like a weird word. It just felt weird to say. But he kind of shrugs. That's. I don't know why there is this magic coming from the portal, but it is definitely from the portal. You can use it, detect magic to see what type of magic is yourselves if you have it.
Have you had someone who can interact with the portals interact with Gideon yet?
Yes, they've tried to reach into the portal to reach him, but usually it pulls you in or something, and just nothing happens.
Can I try?
Do
Also,
they come back out?
No, like they just touch a wall, basically.
I'd like to try.
You're more than welcome to.
I also think there's a chance that maybe my mother and sister might also be alive if that's the case.
Possibly, we
Um,
haven't found any more shards with people stuck in them, but that
Wait,
doesn't
what?
mean they aren't out there.
All right. What do I want to go towards Gideon and try to reach out to him and go through the portal or touch the portal.
Okay.
See if I can sense magic or anything.
Roll Arcana, and as you, 1 second, we'll see what you roll.
Come here.
Okay. So
get your
you
drink.
start to like push into this, and whereas before in most of the portals you just kind of walk through them and enter the portal, and you're just teleported somewhere else. In this case, there's resistance, and the harder you push, the deeper into it you get, the harder the resistance is until you just reach some sort of like, it's not physically there, but it's the only sensation you can describe is a wall. Like it's not unyielding to your push and your attempts to enter.
What if the portal is backwards? What if we gotta go in through the other side?
Like a back door.
Yeah.
Skitters around to the other side and pushes in.
Tucks into a ball, rolls. Nope.
Everyone make a dexterity save.
Oh,
Oh god.
Except the pangolin.
Oh.
Oh no.
Really?
dexterity save?
Yes.
Okay.
Oof.
It's
Oh thank God.
Hey.
literally my highest stat and I fucking failed.
The pangolin starts ping-ponging around the room like he was ejected out of a cannon.
Well, Fig nat 1, so he just got fucking pummeled.
you just it gets launched out and it hits you right in the center of the forehead.
Oh, God.
It knocks you flat on the ground, knocked out.
Well, I just got KO'd.
Yay!
Shoo, shoo.
My character's gonna like laugh a little and be like, is he
What
okay?
the fuck just happened? I'm still rolling like a coin that's just about to fall.
Can I like, you know how like those soccer players like stop the ball with their foot? I want to do that with him. But like my claws wrap around his little body. Not hurting him, just trapped.
I mean, I will choose to fail the grapple check.
Just
Sure.
holding him like that. You knocked him
He
out.
just comes to rest at your foot and you just stop him.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'll just let him go.
What happened to him?
What the hell was that?
Hmm.
I touched the portal and it flung
That
me.
became a bullet.
I
The lack of-
became-
The lack of concern for Fig being knocked out on the
Fig is
ground
just
right
KO'd.
now.
I mean, I asked if he was okay. The party didn't say anything.
I also
Uh,
asked what happened to
Constitution
him.
Yeah.
Hmm. Shouldn't you help him?
I probably should. Here, hold on. I got a perfect mixture for this.
Oh,
Is
He
that
reaches
something going to
into-
poison him?
Fig
I reached-
can't fucking stop it either.
I reach into my bag, I pull out a vial and I snap it in half. And Atlas, you smell the most grotesque smell in your life.
Oh, God,
like,
it's
it
smelling
audibly makes
salts.
you. Yeah, it's basically a smelling salt. And yeah, you smell
And
this
you
grotesque
wake
ass
up.
smell.
Ah. Oh, what? Oh God, what?
It smells of the like the refuse pits from your hometown.
Ah, welcome back.
Pits.
Yeah, because you lived in a really small, remote place. They would have to have a place for all the
Oh.
waste and stuff.
100%. You know, cult worshippers. Oh, why? I haven't smelled that since the last time I had to clean up the refuse. Oh.
Hey, I worked and brought you back up.
Oh, what happened?
A thug came through the door and knocked you out. He is obviously lying.
What? I feel like if a guy came through and knocked me out, he wouldn't have gotten away. Did you stop him?
That was a ball. I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
would. The portal somehow turned him into a bullet.
Oh. Well then, I I'm not feeling too great right now.
The seat magically appears next to you.
I sit down. Thank you, Nikia.
You need some water?
I think I'll be all right. I pull out my water skin, drink some water. I guess continue your explanation.
What? I mean, what? Did you have any luck, Astra? Like what did you experience? Was there anything you can describe?
It felt like I hit a wall. I didn't want to go into deep, but I was worried that it might hit something.
Are we not going to discuss what happened to the little one when he went into the back?
Well, that was the next point of topic because apparently
Yeah.
going in the back of this portal shoots you out. I
Very.
never thought to
reactive.
go in the back side, but because I figured it would just be this
A lot of
Oh,
people
I
don't.
know what's
Copy it.
wrong. I didn't reach around with my other hand.
The owl Snickers is like, most men don't. And
Uh.
side glances, it was definitely a dirty joke.
he Neckler just kind of looks.
What are you two talking
What are you
about?
talking about?
I would pull the the Blitzo thing and be like, oh, daddy lucky dunce.
What? No.
He's gonna look both of you, up and down, and be like, ask your mother. And then just say nothing more.
40-yard fucking Vietnam stare once you say ask your mother.
Oh no, I broke that one.
The Neckler just shakes. Anyway, but that's about as far as our work has gotten. It looks like you reached a little bit further than anyone else, Astra. But whether that's due to your history with the subject inside or just some sort of willpower or something, I don't know.
It
Have you
has to do
perhaps
with
tried stabbing it?
connection.
He pulls out a dagger and just tosses it, and it just kind of hits the thing and falls to the ground.
Okay, it didn't fling it.
Take
Boy.
cover!
Yes.
Hit the deck. Well then, I was hoping that you might have had more. I mean, this is quite a large revelation, seeing as there's people trapped within these. I haven't run into
Which-
any that have had people trapped in them, which is strange.
So it makes me wonder if they're actually killing people or if it's if they're taking them.
Well,
Can I Arcana check?
Sure. What are you trying to tell?
If this thing is evil in source.
Okay.
that's where I got that name. Okay.
Considering it's already been told it's necrotic, and it's absorbing cities and stuff, you can fairly safely get an evil vibe from it.
Well, I could definitely tell. It's not good.
I mean, I imagine anything that would have to do with Sharik wouldn't be the greatest.
You
Maybe
can't. I'm kidding.
maybe this is what
Screams.
happened- Maybe this is what happened to Sylvius's sister.
Hmm.
If that's the
Alright.
case, we should run after him.
Oh my
Have him
god.
come
Who's
back
this
and rejoin the
Sylvius?
party.
Barry, you have the sending stone. We could contact him.
I can only do that once per day.
Let him die, let him die. Let him show
Somebody
up and die.
Play two characters at once.
Please
Is that a
don't.
thing?
Please don't make
Yes.
me.
I actually had an entire campaign where every player had to have two characters.
Oh, that's
Role playing with ourselves.
No, that Chaos is the one over there.
Sounds like what Chaos is about to do.
I mean, technically, yes. Sylvius is in the world, so if you contact him, technically that would be Chaos.
So I guess Sharik's intentions, to my knowledge, are to steal the resources of our world and use them for themselves. But they didn't mention anything about stealing people.
People are a resource.
Especially if you're a necromancer.
I guess in one way or another they are. It's disconcerting, to say the least.
It brings another layer to everything.
Well then, I guess don't want to take up too much of your time, Nuclear. You certainly have a lot on your plate at the moment. Or not.
I mean,
yeah.
You guys are more than welcome to stay as long as you need. I don't know what your plans were once you head out from here.
To be honest, I'm not quite sure myself.
Wherever the
I figured we
portals
would-
take us.
I figured we'd strike out and visit any large settlements and see if there's any help that they need and stop any portals along the way.
Well, I mean, as far as large settlements go, just as for your aware, there are some cities are reported as no longer existing.
That is
Is Pangoli Town okay?
I haven't heard anything of Pangoli Town, but Baradim Motel is at least half, if not more, gone. This town, and that's where Iris was from.
Is there, have there been reports of more portals in certain areas?
They've been heading more north, and the south side of the world has been largely untouched for a while. There's the occasional portal down there, but the portals have seemed to congregate in the northern side here.
And then, any news on other parties trying to stop these portals? It would appear that most of us are not faring too well with the amount of refugees that you have out there.
Spoon's gonna chime in and be like, yeah, you're right, most of them suck.
I mean, I'm assuming most of them were wiped out fairly early on.
He's gonna start counting on his fingers and be like, I've been with like at least 4 so far, and didn't go too well.
But I would.
Are you like counting your talons?
He has hands.
I would
He has hands,
estimate
okay.
that fewer than maybe a third are left.
That's
initial- And the portals have been growing stronger from what we can tell.
yes. Each one seems to challenge us more than the last.
I've been also hearing word of portal chains, though rare, they have been occurring.
That sounds
Where-
positively horrifying.
One
What actually
portal
happens in these
opens into
portals?
another. You would know.
My last party never let me go in. They always said I would probably be useless or get in the way.
That's hilarious.
You're transported to what appears to be somewhat of a mere world, and there's generally a creature there that you must defeat in order to clear the portal. It's very strange being inside of one. It feels real but fake at the same time.
I want to take the pangolin and chuck it at the portals as hard as I can.
Oh my
see what
God.
happens.
I curl up in a ball.
Are you doing that or?
May I borrow your body? Will you?
I mean, I already curled up in a ball the
yo.
moment you got close.
I'm gonna see what's happening. Like, guess what's happening and definitely prepare to dodge.
Fuck it.
I think
I
something
shout out,
interesting.
"Take
Kobe.
I want to chuck it as hard as I can.
I
Tim.
use my reaction and use my I slam a potion into my chest, giving myself +3 to my AC, already at 21. So I'm now at 25 AC.
So you chuck him,
21
he
plus
hits the
3 is
portal
24.
and just kind of
24.
slides down it like the knife did.
Went splat.
Splats.
Yeah.
Ow.
Well, I pick him
You
up.
forgot to try the back.
I was
Oh my.
I quickly pick him up and I heal him.
Did he get hurt?
No.
No.
Oh, he did it? Oh, okay.
No.
Ready for round 2.
Fig.
Try the backside. He is actively encouraging you too.
Big,
Alright.
just like fucking the fucking whole like grabbing the bridge of your nose, just being like,
Do you not find this amusing?
no, I don't. We have such a monumental task ahead of us that it's very overwhelming, and seems like most of you just want to fuck around.
I mean, you can't look at the grim parts, you'll get too sad, and then you'll stop wanting to win.
Ah man, I agree with that one. This one. Yeah, have a sense of fun with this adventure.
It's hard
I
to
just
look away
check
from
him.
the grim things when there's so many. You chuck him into the backside.
Hard.
I quickly
Yeah.
turn into a ball.
He rockets outward, like as he did before. Yeah, deck save for everybody.
I prepared dodge, how dare you?
Yep. You get advantage on it since you were prepping.
On what?
For Fig.
Dex save?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fig
Fig
has
the number.
disadvantage actually since he's sitting in a chair.
Okay.
He easily sidesteps it.
All right, my 14 becomes a 13.
Oh no, you managed to like lean back in the chair kind of, and as it flies past you, like not again.
Cowboy, come here.
I start
Ugh.
rolling on the ground again, like a fucking rolling coin. Just
If push comes to shove, when we need a weapon, we have one now.
What a
I mean,
mighty little
catapult won't work on
cannonball.
me.
Big looks over to Thaldrin.
Aldrin has been listening to everyone's bantering about how these portals work, and he's sitting in the corner with his pickaxe on the ground, the axe facing down. He doesn't really have any input to give. He was told that going to accomplish these portals was his task, and now that he's heard so many people have failed in doing so, his motivation is draining.
Well,
I nudge Fig a little bit. I'm like, hey, aren't you the leader? You should give us some like motivation here.
Are you all sure that we are up to this task? We've lost half of our party already.
and we regained it all back.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a great time.
It doesn't really matter if you're up to the task. What matters is that you're able to, well, that you have the willpower to stick through it. Because you're the only hope we have left.
We don't even know what we're supposed to be doing.
the task was set upon us to save our world, and I'm certainly not giving up anytime soon. Kelemvor willing.
It seems that these portals there are too many of them.
I mean,
As
we
my
can
cafe
accept
once
it
said.
and just
I mean, it
Die?
is winding up, but usually that means that we're reaching the crescendo.
or we can go down fighting.
As my grandpappy once said, can't have a cake without some broken eggs.
Their numbers grow with each day, but our strength grows tenfold.
That's it.
Fighting these portals is a task that was set upon us, and I see it as at least my duty to see it through and help prevent as many casualties as possible. The God of the Dead demands my service, and my service is my birthright, and therefore I am required by none other than myself to save the world. And if you are willing to join me on this adventure, I'm sure that our strength will be enough to save it.
They wouldn't have given an impossible task, I assume. They would want to make it. They said, when you initially said it, sounded like some sort of game to them.
My pangolin would go up to Fig and hug his leg and be like, there, I'm here with you.
My
You have my potions.
my character's gonna go up to Thaldrin sitting on the floor and kind of like crouch down and be like, buddy, he's gonna put like a hand on your shoulder. You can either lay down and let them kill you, or you can keep fighting and go out with a fight. Up to you.
Blessed.
He'll get up and walk away.
So
Oh, out with the
many
bang.
lives have been lost.
Will they all be for naught if you lose? Perhaps. But what if you win? He'll like cheekily look over his shoulder at you and keep walking back to like where you're all standing.
He's doing that owl head turn thing, just
Big walks over to Thaldrin and puts out a hat and extends out his hand.
Aldrin will
You
take it, dismissing Gemwing.
You joined us in the Underdark. Your strength has bolstered us, and your services are being called upon by the people of Lond. Will you answer them?
Do all that I know. And
Oh.
he'll go ahead and stand up and take your hand.
Well, Nuclear, we're going to need our carriage back, and we're heading to the north.
All yours. It's out in the stables.
you guys have another carriage.
Indeed. 2 carriages, 3 horses.
Well, if you're looking for another adventurer to join your party, mind if I tag along?
The more help we get, the stronger our chances of winning.
Yes. Also, what can you do?
Oh, many things. You'll find out in time.
So nothing. Gotcha.
You're a grim little one, aren't you?
Just looks down like, alright.
Maybe.
Who's dying?
Fig turns around and starts to walk down the stairs.
To the north.
The North remembers.
Yeah.
Do you need some time to stay and recuperate, or
We picked up a lot of supplies in the last town we were in, and We just woke up from a night's rest, so I think we'll be all right.
He nods. Very well. Well, you know where to find me. You're always more than welcome to stop by.
I appreciate your... What is it called? I can't think of the word. Hospitality. Yeah. I appreciate your hospitality, Niclea. Yeah. A
Receive
great
my
friend you
friends.
have made to us.
And we will keep an eye on this one as he gestures to the portal and looks at Astra. And I do have a message, so if there's anything changes, we will contact you immediately.
Thank you.
I head downstairs. Sorry, go ahead. My bad.
No. I was just gonna say, thank you so much, and I will return.
I head
And
downstairs. Go
That is
towards
where
the...
we'll end it.
Okay.
That's a good
I was
place to end. You're gonna what?
I was replicate a magic item with my tankard that I have, and make a tankard of plenty.
I mean, that can happen next week. That doesn't sound pressing in the moment.
I was do a cheers, a toast to our newfound friendship.
Oh, okay. Fine then. That works. So yeah, he pulls out a tankard and just is like, to our new friendship, and yeah.
And I pour everybody a drink, and of course, I drink myself.
Poured one out.
Eats.
Big sips on it tentatively, but does not drink all of it. As his exposure to alcohol, I'm assuming this is alcohol,
Yes.
Yes.
is not vast.